And hello, my sweet netherlings. Come on in here, get on in here, you lovely little devils, you little menaces. Hello, 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 hello. In case you need a little reminder, I am Zander Netherbrand, your lovely incubus and host of Club Netherbrand, and you are my delightful netherlings. How are you all doing? Get on in here, get on in here, get cozy. Hello, hi Zanny, hi there. Hello to all of you. It's lovely to see you here. I feel like I'm being swarmed. I feel like I'm being swarmed already this morning. Look at these guys. Look at these little devils. Look at these guys. Oh goodness. I have a bone to pick with you. I know what I did. Hey. How goes it? Oh, got the coffee spoon for my lunch tea. Very nice. Well, thank you for letting me keep you company during lunch. It's a pleasure to get to be here. Oh, goodness. And of course, a huge thank you to everyone from the pre-chat who was extremely kind to gift memberships or little supers. So let's quickly go through those as well. Thank you all very much. It is it's really kind of you, and it really, I don't know, y'all give me the warm fuzzies. You've got, you picked one hell of a week to do this. I needed a little I needed a little affection. You guys decided to run in and hit me with a chair. So, a chair of affection. But a big thank you to Soft for the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Soft. It is absolutely adorable. Thank you very much. And of course, Nah as well. Thank you for the gifted membership. Welcome to Club Netherbrand, whoever received that. Thank you. And of course, Dia, barking for Silas. Same. I mean, same, dear. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. But also, same, right? Like, I kind of re-downloaded Love and Deep Space just to get to because Silas got released. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even far enough into it to get to see him yet. I gotta be honest, I find the Doctor so bland. I find him so bland. I'm like, can he stop talking and hurry up and get to the man who I feel like will be violent with me? Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, come on. Not the Zane slander by how dare you know I'm right. Anyway, blame Dia. Dia started me on this. But thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, dear. Thank you very much, darling. And Jesse with the cute profile pic. Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Jesse. Shadow Aisha. Thank you for the 2 gifted memberships as well, darling. Thank you very much. And of course, Club Netherbrand's Rogue Sniper. What is up, Rogue? Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. You absolute sweetie. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I will find you one day. And of course, Antoinette, there's the temporarily free from super hell. Who set you? Oh, I did. Okay, it was me. Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't send you back for now. Antoinette, temporarily free from super hell. Thank you for the gifted membership. Of course, thank you so much. And goodness. Oh goodness. And of course, Nimozini. Hey, what's up, Nimozini? Good to see you again. Thank you for the gifted membership. And is that Yunsei Na? Yunsei Na, thank you very much for the gifted membership as well. Thank you very much, Yunsei Na. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I think I saw you gift like another 5 and YouTube's cutting it off. So I'm just going to thank you for both and give you a mwah. And hope that I'm correct, and if not, well then keep that and run with it. Oh goodness. But thank you very much, very much. And of course, Here it is. And of course, the Not So Lonely Writer. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Not So Lonely Writer. Again, it's a privilege to be part of your name, Lola. I love it. Lucy Doomweary. What's up, Lucy Doomweary? Thank you for the gifted membership. You are hecking adorable. Thank you very, very much. And Ryu, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose, Ryu. Much love, much love. And Gabrielle. Hey, Gabrielle. What's up, Gabrielle? 3-day midterm exam starts tomorrow. Anxious. Hi, Zanny. You're going to ace it. Everything is going to be fine. You're going to do great. I believe in you. You're going to do good. And even if you don't, midterms are just a tiny little chunk out of your life. What matters more is once you're in the world. School and that sort of like starter education, that sort of education way, only accounts for so much of what you do. It's the initiative you take and the enthusiasm that you have that determines whether or not you're successful beyond that. Okay? Remember that. You will have the promise to do well. You will do well. And I fully believe that you have that ability. There you go. There you go. And of course, Lainey, Club Netherbrand's nurse in training. Based on the rate of how quickly you fold netherlings, some have folded from the voice tweet. You might as well give some the title of clinic resident. Clinic resident. Oh no. Oh no. Was the voice tweet really such a thing? Was the voice tweet really a thing? Because like, okay, the reason the voice tweet was so late, okay, lady, thank you for starting me on this, and of course, thank you for the super darling. Of course, the reason it was so late was because I've had a really like weird sleep schedule lately. So like, I'm not sure when my actual like morning and when I wake up is. So I slept in yesterday. And of course, I was like, okay, I'll just keep going, you know? I'll just sleep, and then when I eventually feel like getting out of bed or speaking, I'll move, right? And I laid in bed, and I ended up sleeping until like 2 p.m., and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to move. I don't want to move. So I literally just rolled back over and got another 3 hours in. Did you see the bookmarks? I think there was like 100 and something bookmarks or something like that, I think. You have a bed? I'm in an Airbnb, indeed. Oh goodness. But yeah, no, there were people, there was enthusiasm there. Lots of enthusiasm. Hey, and Juno, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very much, Juno. And of course, Nimozine. It always feels like home here. Of course it does. It's Club Netherbrand. You're all welcome in Club Netherbrand. It's a lovely little home for everyone. Okay? It's a little home away from hells. And Hodu, I heard that voice tweet last night, and since then I've been stuck living in the morning. Help. Hodu, someone send Hodu help. They're stuck in a time loop. Someone send Hodu help. Oh goodness. Well, I hope that you're doing okay. I hope you'll get out of there, Hodu, one day. And Daniel Newville, thank you for the 5 months of being Netherbranded. Obviously, I hugely appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking around. And of course, let's go bonk the sleep schedule. Bonk the... I don't want to be bonked. No. My sleep schedule is not in need of bonking, okay? No. You understand? My sleep schedule's not in need of bonking. No way. Not at all. Not at all. My sleep schedule's perfectly fine and balanced for a gentleman of my age and an incubus of my ability. Okay? Yeah? Sounds like denial. No. And of course, Lucy Doomweary, thank you again for the super. There we go. Thank you for your 10th ever super, actually. Happy to spend my birthday with you and the Netherlands. The Polish language to 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is gone. Oh no. Oh, gotcha. Well, happy birthday to you, Lucille. Or Lucy, sorry. God, I'm so tired. Happy birthday to me, you, not me. Don't thank me. I exist. I'm an incubus on the internet. Don't thank me. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Go do things. Go have fun. Be Polish. Do that. Gosh. It's because I'm not used to seeing, like, it's because I don't know. I need more coffee. I'm a terrible little beast. Much better. Go be Polish. Yeah, be Polish. Like, it's an... The coffee ain't working. No, the coffee ain't working. I stayed up late working on Dragon Zanny. I needed the extra, like, little bit of time. You know? It's good. Dragon Zanny is very good. And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much for 5 months at Club Netherbrand. It's lovely. Thank you so much. I don't know, 5 months is a long time. 5 months. Woo! Also some news. My GF and I graduate high school this Friday, and I graduate from my TAFE uni next Friday. Time to go back into hiding. Hey, no, congratulations, my little psychic. Congratulations, like, you've done really, really well to get through heck, like, the education system, and of course, you know, little round of applause for that. So there you go. Congratulations. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 3 months. Yippee indeed. Yippee for 3 months. And of course, Lunar Stars, if Zander sleeps normally, he wouldn't be Zander. Aww. That's my favorite Netherling. That's my favorite Netherling now. They enable me. Thank you. I'm kidding. But thank you very much for enabling me. Oh, goodness. I'm kidding. You know I love you all equally. I don't favoritism. But thank you for enabling me. You are an enabler. It is appreciated. And of course, 𝓂𝓾𝓻. I just listened to that voice tweet. Sir, that's not even remotely fair. How are we meant to flirt back with that? Zanny cry, Zanny bong. Okay, well, first of all, I just woke up and did that. So I can literally say I woke up like this. Tee-hee, I woke up like this. I did that. It's the little morning voice with the sound, you know? So yeah, too bad. Can't miss it. Tee-hee. And of course, evening Zanny. The Netherlings have sniped many Boulderlings. Do reward us with attention and head pats. Question: were you shirtless in your voice tweet? Tee-hee. I mean, I was in bed. I mean, you guys know what I wear to bed, right? I've mentioned this before. There you go. There you go. Well, yeah, I don't get dressed up for bed. I don't get dressed up for bed. It's going to sleep. Like, one thing for sure, Zander went, nah, that's overdressed. Oh, goodness. Don't you get cold? No, I never find it. No, it's the blankets are warm. It's warm. King behavior, honestly. But what if there's a spider in the bed? Spiders don't like beds. because of the fabric. Spiders don't like beds because of the fabric, because it reduces their ability to feel with their little legs. And of course, lady, Club Netherbrand's nothing training, still kind of challenging you to try and fold me. Sooner or later. Sooner or later. Sooner or later. And of course, Alia, what's up, Alia? Lovely to see you. Natty. How goes it, my little netherling? For 4 months, I can't wait to meet your pape and bulge. It's a great way to phrase it. That's a great way to phrase it. Thank you very much, Alia. Mwah. That is a great way to phrase it. That is such great phrasing. I love that. That is 11 out of 10 phrasing. Do you remember when this little netherling used to be innocent? I swear there was like, I swear twice upon a time, I remember you being sweet and innocent. I swear, at some point, so many of you have become so much less innocent and so, yeah, you've learned bad words. You've learned bad words. Look what you've done. You're enabled them. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Zanny, that's your doing. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Incubus's influence. Being able to... I mean, true. And Shadow Aisha, of course, thank you for the super. I mean, based, but also whack. Why am I getting whacked? I have done nothing wrong. I am learning English in you. No, that's such a bad way to learn English. I'm terrible. I make it worse. I teach you great phrases like bulge, like words and phrases like bulge and raw dog and and all of the other words I've said that have ended up getting passed around ESL Twitter. I have done nothing wrong. Hey, Belmont, I just wanted to share my happiness with you. I'm going to my origin of work as hourly to help with teaching software as salary. From pant repair to testing software is a crazy glob. Hey, Voltec, congratulations! Congratulations, darling. Mwah. And thank you for the 20th ever super as well. But heck, congratulations on that. Look at you go. Being fancy. That's so cool. I've never understood software or computers or anything like that. Never. I've never been that. I think I mentioned this like last week. If you can code or you can do software or you can like understand how like the computer works, I will think that you're a magical being. I will legitimately think that like you know the ancient language runes or something like that. I do not understand it. I will never understand it. And the thing is, I will just be blown away by it. I'll be like, how do you do this? Oh, you punch in the keys, and then through creating magical conveyances of symbols, you make things happen. Like it's crazy. Like I will be like there are so many runes. The Dwarven King's ancient hammer only had 6. Like I will be genuinely dazzled and blown away. I will not understand what you've done or how you've done it. I will be lost. Oh goodness, so very lost. But it's very, very impressive, and of course, congratulations on that. Congratulations. Now the question is, what did we get up to on our weekend, on our little days off? Well, I've been up to a few things, of course. Some of you might have seen that I obviously did the anime impulse stuff on Saturday. I did meet and greets with Netherlings, which is very, very cute. I got to meet like a bunch of my little Netherlings at Anime Impulse. I got to say hi, chat back and forth, do little meet and greets, and of course you little devils sold it out, didn't you? Of course you little devils sold out the meet and greets. Y'all were like, okay, let's get all of the meet and greet tickets. So it was lovely to meet a bunch of you. And I will say this. Getting you guys to fold in my chat is really nice. I think the only thing nicer is getting you guys to fold at a meet and greet. Oh goodness, it was great. It was great. Don't even try, back away from the mic. Oh, thank you. Did lots of Netherlings fold. I won't be too specific. However, I'm gonna run away. Don't run. You're safe here. You're safe here. There are a few instances where Netherlings would come in. They'd put on the little headphones at the booth, and I would go, "Well, hello, darling," and immediately there would just be a noise, and just them like turning inside out, and it was so adorable. It was so adorable. It was so adorable. And if you're one of the sports that happen to you, you're lovely and adorable. Oh goodness. Zaddy, that's almost cruel. Like I don't refer to all of you as darling. Like I don't do that. Such a menace. It was so sweet and cute though. It was actually adorable. The poor Netherlings. I know. The Netherbrand clinic wasn't open. I did see the signed Nether Bulge as well. A bunch of you going around and citing the Nether Bulge. Just trying to get by. And Lunar Moon, thank you for the 2 months, Lunar Moon. Oh, here we go. I'm feeling peppy now. Let's go. 2 months. Yippee. The voice tweet was too powerful. I can't wait to spend many more months here with you and the other Netherlings. Wait, thank you, Lunar Moon. And of course, I will be doing a good night tweet at some point as well. I do owe you guys a good night tweet. And hey, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, darling. Darling, it was so nice to meet you at Ava. Thank you for liking my Zanny cosplay. Hell yes, I loved your Zanny cosplay. Honestly, there were like the Zanny cosplay, I was like, that is so cool. That is so, I saw it, I was like, who is this handsome devil? Who is this handsome It was so good. And like the horns were like done super well. I'm gonna like rant about your cosplay for a hot minute. Kirby, do not run away. I will rant about your cosplay. It's happening. I'm sorry. There's no getting away from me now. You're trapped. But no, like there was so much attention to detail and it looked so good. And like the little horns were so sweet. It was just like so on point, right? It was so good. And like I saw it and I was like, that's cool. That's cool. That was so cool. And like it was the thing where like everyone who like did a Zanny cosplay like actually went like 11 out of 10 on the effort, which is crazy. Like literally there were like people making their own like wings from like plastic or like resin or something like that, or molding, or like there are people like with their own little like they recreated my little like bondage things. They'd like and like the chokers. There was so much like accuracy and time put into it. I flipped out. I was so impressed, and I was like, this is so wild. And like, I've never like cosplayed anyone or anything before, right? So to have someone cosplay me before I've cosplayed anything ever is such a mind fuck, right? It's like, I'm like, this feels like I'm doing it in the wrong order. It feels like I'm doing it in the wrong order. It's like, I feel like I've done so much in the wrong order, right? I'm cosplayed before I've ever cosplayed. I've been the meet and greet person at a convention before I've even been to a convention. And I'm like, this feels like I'm doing everything backwards. I'm supposed to do I'm supposed to do the thing, and then the thing, the A, then the B, the A, then the B. You know. Hey, and of course, Che, thank you for the 2 months, Che. Hello, Zanny, happy 2 months. And speaking of cosplay, is it okay to cosplay a female Zanny in maid uniform? Fuck yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Speaking of cosplay, you're all welcome to like cosplay me however you like. Hell, maid Zanny, like hacking be guy Zanny, girl Zanny, grill Zanny, rabbit Zanny, I don't know, bat Zanny, scaly Zanny. Do whatever. Whatever you do, I approve it. Whatever you want to do, I fully approve of it. I condone it. It's good. Grill Zanny, yes. Zanny is a grill. That's it's gonna go. Time to commission a dragon Zanny fursuit. Oh goodness. Don't let Nick Nocturne hear you. Don't let Nick hear you. Okay? The man has a vested interest at this point. Oh, Diana. Buenos dias, Zanny. Happy 3 months. Yippee. Hey. Buenos dias, Diana. Lovely to see you. And of course, happy 3 months. It's lovely to have you here with the Netherbranded. Oh, can you name my newborn cat, Zanny? I have 25 cats now. 25 cats? I'm sorry, no. I need, wait, can we just like gently put on the brakes here? 25? You've gone beyond Cat Lady. Cat Lady is like 12, 8 to 12. Is this a sanctuary thing? Are you kidnapping them? Are you I need like an explanation. Why 25 cats? What's the impetus here? No, all of them are family. So you've got like they're an entire family tree of cats? So it's like a dynasty. You have a cat dynasty. I feel like there are so many. There is so... And you're having more? I'm sorry, it's your cat's house. You're just living in it. But I need to name one of them. I need to name one of them. I'm going to say okay. It's a cat. You have 4 cats. Okay. Okay, I thought that was gonna get wild for a second. I thought you had 25 just around you. That would have been wild. I was like, how do you remember to feed 25 cats? I barely remember to feed myself. Okay. But naming a cat, I'm gonna say Souffle. That is going to be the new cat's name. The new cat's name is Souffle. There you go. That is the chosen name of the cat. Right? It's cute. It's cute. That's a really cute name. Right! 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 comes out of lurking. 'Tis I, the fellow Netherling that roamed around asking Avalites to sign a certain poster. Also, happy 6 months to you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. First of all, okay, cheeky work with that poster. You with the nether bulge thing. With the whipping out the nether bulge being like, surprise. Okay, I love the fact that you actually got Netherlings to sign it as well. That was a genius idea. You realize that I would have to frame something like that as well. Like, I have no choice but to frame an item of such value. I would have to frame it. There's no way I couldn't frame it. I would have to put it on my wall. I would have to frame it and put it on my wall. There's no getting away from that. Like, I would actually have to turn around and do that. I'd have to bulge on my wall. Oh, goodness. Oh, make sure 4 cats originally. Then they all just make a family, and then I'm here with 25. Ah, babies, lots of babies. Bulge wall, nice. Yeah, we love the bulge wall. The bulge wall is commit. Listen. I hung up someone's. Actually, the art of me is right over there. That I was sent for my birthday ages and ages back in a certain frame. A certain wonderful little artist that's in the chat right now sent me a very lovely piece of art for my birthday, and I've kept it on. Like, I've kept it around, so obviously the nether bulge would have to join it as well. Bulge wall with sexy Zanny art. Right. I'll do that. Yeah, that's the one. I've still got the picture on Twitter. I had to take it down off of the wall when I moved, but I've got it like on the wall in my Airbnb. And I'm constantly thinking, I hope I don't leave it here on the wall, because that's something that's really awkward to explain. I have to turn around and do the thing. You know, do the thing. Zanny, I am red. What? The red? What? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Free the bulge. Honestly, like, I'm looking forward to next summer, because obviously, you know, second run of summer merch, not like current, but we obviously get like new designs and stuff. Opportunity to choose more absolutely like scandalous clothing items. Okay, need to turn around and do that, because obviously it's innovative. Okay, and my quest to normalize male VTubers wearing less clothing in merch runs has not ended yet. It's not ended yet. I will not stop until it becomes more of a thing. Because, not gonna lie, I remember, like, I don't think I've told this story. I don't think I've told this story. But when we were like designing and putting our stuff together for like our first ever merch runs, I was looking through like different runs of merchandise that people had done over the years, right? So it was like, you know, it had been from everyone, from like sort of every corporation, every whatever, because I needed to familiarize myself with like, you know, what it was. So I was sort of flipping through, and I noticed like so much of like, because I didn't like separate it by like dudes and dudettes, but like I was looking through and I couldn't help but think, oh, like, the guys wear so much more than the girls. And I was like, that's kind of, you know, I get it. But also, like, a lot of the time it was kind of inappropriate for like, you know, to be that overdressed at like the beach or like hiking or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I feel like I could do something like that. Was Belial from Grand Blue the inspiration? Do you want to actually know how I got the inspiration for the summer merch? Because I can tell you. I didn't actually reference anything that was already existing. I looked at the 2020, I think it was 2023. I looked at the 2023 fashion, summer fashions. And I went through like a bunch of different brands, whether it was like, I think it was like Ironsides, or it was something like Gucci, I think maybe Fendi. And I looked through some of the women's clothing on there, on sort of the summer fashions and summer swimwear, when I was looking through like different things. Because when I actually go through, I don't just look at like anime characters. I actually never look at just anime characters or like characters from games when I'm designing stuff, or when I'm like putting together something for like a merch run. I actually look through what the fashions that year is. I look through what's done well on like fashion weeks. Like for example, the side stitching that was actually taken from like a run of women's swimwear that got popularized in 2022, I want to say, during like one of the summer fashion weeks. I think it was maybe Jamaican Fashion Week, or one of the others. But I know that side openings and side partings actually got with like the side cross stitchings got really popularized then, and it's kind of been growing then with kind of like the side stitchings and different things like that, whether it was like the design of the trunks. I then looked towards men's fashion designs. I know that several brands did sort of similar, I don't want to say like call me by your name collections, but like, you know, the very sort of like rocky beachwear swimwear trunks sort of thing. And I know they did that, so I wanted to combine the two and then keep it loose. And then I made a design document where I cross-referenced the two and picked out the specific aspects I'd like to transpose from one onto the other, and went from there. And then I presented that to like the artists, and I was like, and got it translated, and they're like, this is the kind of vibe I'd like. So yeah. And hey, Kiwi, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much, Kiwi. Much love, much love. Would you want to release a Zander Netherbrand themed clothing collection one day? You seem to have such a knack for clothing design. I would. That's actually a personal goal. I actually would. I really, really would. Zaddy, you're giving me art ideas, 60. Why am I? Well, yeah, because like I always find that like referencing real life stuff from actual fashion designers is better in my mind than just looking at like whatever looks good in anime or whatever looks good in like, you know, something. Because yeah, that it's cool, don't get me wrong, it looks very cool, but I like to add that little level of like grounded reality to it. And there's a reason why, if these things work on if these things are working on like the actual fashion circles, then why can they not work if they're changed, remixed, and then transposed into like a VTuber design, you know? Yeah. So yeah, no, that's actually, I've never actually answered that before. If you're ever looking for formal fashion inspo, try the 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 2012. The vibe is so you, it's immaculate. I might just have to steal that. Nyanya, thank you very much for the super, darling. I may just have to steal that. I may just have to have a little search around and see what happens. Because I need it. I need it. The wildest merch now would be a collar/choker for real. I don't know, the Zanny body pillow. The Zanny body pillow is still something I want to get done. He's playing dress to impress IRL. Yeah. Yeah. And of course, thank you for the super nat. But yeah, for sure. I would absolutely love to Vivian Westwood, but yeah, it's something that like I like to do, and I feel like there's a bit of a almost like a gap in the market in terms of like design when it comes to VTubing for like creators who are very hands-on in wanting to like be very specific with their merch design and like wanting to go with something that's like really well put together and like really high quality and actually like who are willing to put in the research. So yeah, body pillow has been done. Imagine a collar, people would go insane. Maybe a little choker would actually go really nice. You should play Fashion Dreamer. I should. Agreed. I could chuck you several times over to reset my wardrobe. Oh goodness. Heck yes. The only VTubers I know who are that hands-on in their designs are all indie. So this is my thing. This is my personal opinion. Okay. You know me. I know the shocking, right, everyone? Shocking, Netherlings. The Incubus is going to let loose a personal opinion, but the Incubus is going to let loose a personal opinion that you might disagree with. I think a lot of people and a lot of corporate VTubers are sometimes baited of falling into the trap of thinking, I am part of a corporation. Now I don't have to work as hard because there are teams of people to do things for me. Stuff can get handed off to other people and I can turn around and just do the streams or just do the music or just focus on doing songs or doing specifically what I want to do. When in reality, total opposite. Total opposite. When you are in the corporation, that is when you turn around and put your foot on the gas. That is when you say, fuck it. You can't trust, these are people who are there for support, but they are not the be all and end all, you know? You have to turn around and do 90% of the work yourself, and then the legwork, which takes up more time, you know, then you hand that off. But for sure, that's my opinion, you know? And Lunar Stars, thank you for the silver, Lunar Stars. Much love to you. Mwah! And then, Sheriff Helly's Ethos was really. I'll be there. Sheriff Helly's Ethos was really ill. I'll be there this year. I have lots of. It had a lot. Wait, sorry. I'm having a moment. It had a lot. I'll be there, resting shapes and textures. I was looking for my inspiration for my final year collection. Oh, fashion student. Hello, you'll be there seeing shapes and textures. Hey, fashion student. Are you a fashion student? Wait, are you a fashion student? Wait, thank you for the Zulfa, but am I seeing a fashion student? Yes, sorry, I was typing beforehand. Hey, it's all good. I got your intent. I got your meaning, darling. Don't you worry. I got what you meant. Heck yes. But yeah, no, that my opinion is like when it comes to like stuff like merch design, when it comes to stuff like branding, when it comes to the way you want to build stuff, I think that sometimes corporate VTubers can't be hands-on with their merch because companies won't let them. Yes, I agree with that as well. There is a thing where there is that. I know that I had to fight a little bit to get things where they wanted to be. But it's definitely a thing where how do I put it? Also, that is an amazing point. A lot of people think joining an agency will mean being handed an audience rather than seeing the full work they need. Exactly. Like, you know, it's kind of the thing where you're never guaranteed an audience and then you're never guaranteed to keep one. Zander is his own brand manager, for real. Netherbrand for a reason. I kid you not. The Dark Overlords I was having a conversation with the Dark Overlords like a week ago, right? Literally like a week ago. And I was talking to I think it was like the Mane-san, right? And we were just chilling, and I was talking, and I was going through like my plans for the coming like whenever, right? And I was going through it, and I was like, yo, so I'm thinking of doing this. I don't think I want to do this because it doesn't really fit my like image right now. It just doesn't really appeal to me. I was thinking of like doing this, and like obviously I've been doing this. And she like turns around and she's like, you know, you'd make a really good manager. And I was like, yeah, you think? You make a really good, you'd make a really good Mane-san. And I'm like, yeah? And she's like, yeah. I wish I could just hire like one of you to just help out with shit sometimes. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, I mean, listen, if anything ever happens and you need, and you know, and you need an Incubus around the office, then it could work. And she was like, you know, I might have to keep that in mind. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. So, Zane Mane. Oh, goodness. Zanny as a manager would be such a dream. And of course, Ghoul Despair. Hi, Zanny. Much love to you. You're a sweet Incubus. Why, thank you. Why, thank you very, very much. Next job guaranteed. Deadass. It was actually so funny. She was like, you know, keep doing Club Netherbrand. But if there's a change of circumstances, we can talk about this. And I'm like, that was like, too bad. I'm never leaving my Netherlings. But also, this is funny as heck. Zane Mane-san ASMR. Oh, good. Honestly, I would not trust myself as anyone's manager. Look what I did to the needy streamer overload. Look what I did to what's her name? Something Angel. Kawaii Angel. Look what I did to Kawaii Angel. Needy streamer overload. Look what I did during that stream. I did so much wrong. Yeah, let's not. As a manager, listen to me, okay? I'm doing this as a manager, okay? We will proceed to make love. However, I'm doing this as a manager, all right? I need you to understand that I'm doing this as a way to make my talent do their best, right? As a manager. Damn it, Kawaii Angel. If you're going to have a breakdown, at least do it in front of the camera. That way we can both benefit. Kawaii Angel, why are you sleeping? Don't you know if you feel sleepy, you take these pills? You got her to 1 million in 1 month for the first playthrough, though. Damn right I did. Kawaii, like the second one, like the cute one. Also, fighting for the Sassy Simone. Thank you for the super. Oh, Zanny playing Fashion Dreamer or Infinity Nikki would be so cool. Honestly, I've got to do more like fashion design ones. I gotta do more fashion design games because like I really am passionate about like clothing and fashion. I'd love to release my own clothing line one day, or just like a little, like I want to say like a clothing merch line. I would love to do that because, again, if I like being really innovative with the designs of my clothing in like art and PVs and stuff like that. So if I've got the option, I really want to try and innovate and take things a step further for sure. Also, thank you for the super. Hi, Danny. I remember from the fashion discussion. Do you have a favorite type of perfume or favorite scent? Sorry if you've answered before. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I never mind answering. So I actually have a few different scents that I like. I've got cologne, which is one of my favorites, called Instinct, which smells kind of think of it as like a dark cinnamon flavor or dark cinnamon scent with like a little bit of citrus on it, which is like really nice. I love lavender, of course. Lavender and sandalwood are one of the other like scents that I love when they're together. They're a really good little they're a really good like duo. But definitely Instinct. It's actually part of, I think it's the fucking David Beckham collection. But yes, I have like a bottle of that I put on for like special occasions and stuff. Yeah, that is the David Beckham one. I will normally roast the shit out of David Beckham for just existing, but his like scent line is actually really good. His scent line is actually good. I was shocked when I tried it for the first time, and I was like, it's so good. Why is this so good? Like, it's strangely good. And ever since then, I've had it as like one of my go-to scents. Who do you not roast for the existence? So you don't smell like coffee and sweat like Gail said. To add context to that, to add context to what Gail said there, okay? He said if Zanny like made a scent, like if I made a perfume, he said that it would smell like coffee and sweat, okay? I do not smell like coffee and sweat, okay? I do not smell like coffee and sweat. Not in the slightest. I don't know what he was on. All right, like I'm sorry. Do we really want to trust a man that doesn't eat vegetables? Do we really want to do that? Coffee and sweat. Ridiculous behavior. Nether cologne ad. I would love to have my own actual scent though. You would smell like lavender, cinnamon, and coffee. Heck yes. I'm always going to smell like a little bit of coffee. We trust gold lust. Okay, listen. It's very clear that Gale is not stable within this gold lust relationship. He goes yandere once last week. He goes and gets jealous that I hang out with people on Twitch and like hang out with Folger and everyone. Then he turns around and is like, oh, by the way, love you, sweetie, mwah, on his 3D debut, and is like being all sweet and giving kisses. And then this morning on Twitter, he's saying that he wants to be the blood sacrifice to when I get married at the cult of the Lamb temple. This man has gone through like 3 different things in like 4 days. It's that he hates me and wants to keep me locked away from the world because he loves me so much. It's suddenly being very, very cutesy and like, oh yeah, I want to make sure that everyone in watching my 3D gets to see us go mwah at each other. And then suddenly it's like, oh, I want to be the blood sacrifice at your wedding. I'm like, pick a fucking lane. Listen, I have options out here. Okay? I have... Listen, Gale. Zanny, Gale is chronically online. Listen, okay? I have options here. I'm an incubus with options. Shout out again. Thank you for the silver, you big sweetie. Close to coffee, protein powder, then sweat. Oh, goodness. I'm going to go hunting for a gym tonight. I'm actually going to wander around and hunt for one and try and find one near me, because there might be one that's not listed on Google Maps, and I'll see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can do that to get back into it, because I want to get lifting again. And since winter's coming, I want to do like a proper good bulk. I want to like bulk up again. Oh, goodness. But no, like, Gale does not get it. I have options, okay? I have nether graves, okay? That's an option. That's a very valid option. I can be the side piece for a cyborg. That's also an option. Who else? There's a purple turkey out there that has said some shocking things to me in stream that I can go placenta max with. I like there are options. There's Frederick, the owl. Okay, I'll have you know that we can't be on stream together without being without being freaking gay at each other. Okay, and I'll have you know that that's pretty much all of my options. But there are good options there. There are some old options. All right. And hey, local shot. At least he cares for you in his own weird way. True. True. Very true. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, Club Netherbrand's detective. Oh, and I also have... Oh, yeah, of course, Nick as well. Of course, there's the other Incubus, the cat Incubus, the big fluffy cat Incubus. Okay, these are options. These are options. Mr. Underhill, I don't want to say Mr. Underhill because Mr. Underhill's going away soon. Mr. Underhill's going away, and I don't want him to go. Kiwi, thank you for the super. You can't keep adding ideas to my fic work in progress list. None of these fics are finished. Which one did I say? Which one did I say, Kiwi? Which one did I say? Go on, tell me which idea. Which one did I say? Which one did I say? Which one did I say? Which one was it? Which one was it? All of them. All of them. Oh, goodness. I will say, from my experience, the Netherlings are rather prolific fanfic writers. Zanny is known as sandwich, he's in a salad. I'm an incubus. I keep my options open, okay? There's a variety of these people. Oh, good. And of course, Uyanya, Zanny and his many concubines. Why, thank you very much. Why, thank you very, very much. You feed us the fics. I want to do a fic reading stream at some point. I want to do a fic reading and reaction stream. I think I might actually do one of those. Like, for sure. For sure. Oh, you mentioned Nethergraves and Fellowsheep. I am summoned. Speaking of Nethergraves and Fellowsheep, right? Let's do the thing where we pull out the amazing art for this week and go over just how much trouble we're getting into. So let's have a look at this. Da-da! Boom! Look at that. That's the art for this week's schedule. First of all, look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And of course, and Janity did it again. They've done an amazing job. And honestly, I try and rotate the art that I use in my schedule like as much as possible from different artists, and I keep going through and cycling through, and honestly, it's just always a treat to get to see how much different art I get to use. And of course, you guys know that like I really do appreciate Enchanty's art. It's lovely, and look at it. I'm dancing with a skelly. I'm dancing with a skelly. I'm dancing with a skelly, a little skelly. It's so cute. Yeah, and the goat indeed. Look at that. And of course, I attached the little quote when I posted it from Oscar Wilde, where it was something like, "Too many people spoil love by trying to make it last forever." And it kind of it worked perfectly with the little picture. I saw the picture and I decided that was like what I needed to that I needed to attach that little quote. I needed to, because it was like so appropriate. And I was like, because it works, and there's metaphor then. There's metaphor, there's layers. It's beautiful, okay? It's very cool, very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. I love that you include that quote. Big Oscar Wilde fan. Same. I read so much Oscar Wilde. It's great. But of course, with this week, we've got a very interesting week. So as you can see, guys, I'm taking things a little bit slower this week. I'll only be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll only be doing 10 streams this week. One of them is not on the calendar because it doesn't fit. But technically 11 if you count the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 collab, because I couldn't fit that on the calendar either. But 𝓂𝓸𝓾's hosting, so I normally put that there. So technically I'll be doing 10 streams and a collab, which is fine. So slower, only. That's an average week. That's not slow. So still 11. Only 10. Okay, so, but in my defense, right? In my defense, look at this. I have the same number of days. I'm only doing one stream. I have the same number of days I'm only doing one stream as the number of days I'm doing 2 streams, which is normally really good because normally I do 4 double streams in a week and give myself like 2 days where I only do 1 stream, or I do like 11 streams. 11 streams in 6 days is not normal. Well, guess what? Your VTubers need to work harder. This needs to be made the new normal, okay? If your VTubers aren't punching in, getting ready to spend like 6 to 7 to 8 hours, getting ready to just entertain all of you, have fun, do crazy stuff, and like just get along with it, like, you know what? Then clearly they don't love you like I love you, okay? There you go, okay? I'm sorry for loving you too much, alright? I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm just trying to say that if they really loved you, you know, they would turn around and make sacrifices, alright? I'm just saying, I'm not gaslighting you, but I just think it's crazy that you turn around and see this what I put in and think this is doing too much. The gaslighting and love bombing all at once. This sounds like a toxic relationship, but what do I know? I mean, you have a Silas profile picture. You're good. Oh, Zane profile picture. Is that a Zane or... Sorry, I couldn't tell. It's a little small on my screen. Keep gaslighting yourself, baby girl. I will, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you very much for the super. Thank you very, very much. Are you alive? By the way, did you go back to playing Love in Deep Space? I did. I'm soldiering my way through the beginning. I forgot how like slow the early game was. But also, I think I need to I had to start afresh because I wanted to sign in with my personal account instead of my FSP account. So I'm sort of I'm using that, and I'm hoping that I get lucky with my pulls and maybe get some 5 stars. Speaking of nether graves, I haven't forgiven you. Oh, wow, Monic, thank you for the super. Thank you very much. And, you know, I thought you'd be happy. I thought everyone would be happy. I made you a promise, and then, you know, even when the possibility of me doing that was defeated by my Netherlings reneging on this agreement and beating me in Fall Guys, I still made the effort to go through with it. And I reached out to my dear friend 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and I offered to do something with him, and we batted it, and he batted around ideas, and you know, and then suddenly it was, hey, let's do a little restream. I'm happy, but I'm mad at you specifically. 𝓂𝓸𝓾 is fine, he has done no wrong. I remember looking at 𝓂𝓸𝓾's I remember looking at Roscoe's schedule and you threatening to kill him. I'm pretty sure the narrative twisted there. You still owe us 2 voice tweets. I did the morning one. I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the goodnight one tonight. I'm just a little late because of the fact that my sleep schedule's been off. And hey, Kasumi, thank you for the super. Hey, Zani, missed you so much. Hey, I missed you too. Get on in here. Welcome to the club, Netherbrand, darling. Get on in here, you little menace. And Victory M, thank you for the super as well. Thank you. Zani, this is random as hell, but have you ever done a stream where you judge people's cooking pictures? No. No, I haven't. That might be really good. Oh, and we've got the Nethernoms hashtag now. So what I can do is I can like go through that and see the different stuff that you guys have made. I can do a judging your food thing. I could judge your food. That would be good. Oh, that would be so good. Heck yes. Zanny Ramsey. I have watched so much Gordon Ramsay. I have watched so much. Like, honestly, it's wild. I like watching Kitchen Nightmares. Great. Love watching Kitchen Nightmares. Hell's Kitchen. Hell yeah, Hell's Kitchen. Right? Like what else is there? Oh, the like next level chef. I used to watch that. I used to hijack my cousin's HBO to watch like Next Level Chef. I think it was HBO. Like it was good. I would submit my cooking, but I'm a gym bro, so my stuff looks atrocious for the sake of hitting my protein goal. That face when you just end up turning around and eating so much ground beef in a meal. I know that struggles so much. Like, I'm literally such a gym bro right now. Like, I need to go on a proper bulk again, because honestly, all the moving around over the last like month and a half has got me so like bleh. But no, I need to get back on that. And heck yes, I'm a gym rat. I'm a bit of a gym rat. I'm definitely a bit of a gym rat. I had to move house like 2 weeks ago. So I had like a week to do it. So I've probably been out of it for about a month now. But I made protein cake. I made protein cake on stream. I made protein cake on stream. Hey, Shadow Aisha, thank you for the super. Netherlings, time to show them what real food is besides protein cake. Dude, the protein cake was so good though. Don't be mean. The protein cake was so good. It had like 50 62 62. It had like 70 something grams of protein in the cake. It had like it had like 100 grams of protein in the cake. Because like there was 50 from the protein powder, and then there was 25 from the protein yogurt that we used, right? Which is 75. Then each egg has 6 grams of protein, and we used like 3 of those. So that's another, what was that? 18 on 75. So that gives us 93 grams of protein plus no, we didn't use milk because we used the plus the cashews as well, which are protein dense, and we used what was it, like a whole pack of cashews. We used like a whole pack of cashews, right, which is going to give us somewhere in the region of like 30 grams of protein for like the, what was it, 200 grams, 40 grams of protein, like I think 30 grams, 30 something. But that gave us like 120 grams of protein in the cake. It was so good. It was so good. Zanny, the batter looked like Shrek's poop. But how did it come out? 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 Listen. If we talk about my cooking, then I'm allowed to talk about how you guys speak about my hands and wrists on Twitter. Okay? Okay, and I know a few of you are gonna, I know a few of you are gonna turn around and hide as soon as I say something like that. Okay, like we turn around. Let's not say things we can't say. Let's not say things we can't take back. We let's not take the shush scatter. Yeah. Suddenly everyone's running. Oh wait. Oh look, I'm innocent. Oh. I do not hide from such things. Right. Suddenly it's there's two sets of Netherlings. Run and hide, or haha, I have nothing to be afraid of, / haha, I know what I did. I'm freaking, this is great. You chose not to follow VTuber norms. It's my fault. Are you saying that it's because of how I'm dressed? Are you saying I deserve it because of how I'm dressed? No. Bruh, no, I get what you mean. I don't wear sleeves. I turn around. I show off my wrists. I show off skin. I'm sorry. I saw that low-hanging fruit. But no, I get it. I show off like a little bit of skin on YouTube. I don't do the thing. But honestly, like, I mean, I know I just moved this out here, but let's do the thing. I mean, come on, everyone. Look at this. Honestly, it would be more disappointing than anything if I turned around and like covered up for streams. It would be disappointing. You know, I'd be disappointed at myself. I would just be disappointed. You know? Noise. Avert thine eyes. Right. Good thing you're not on Twitch. Right, the hips are deadly. I might actually have to bring up to my Twitch friends that like I have to wear outfits when I go on Twitch now. I might have to like actually like wear outfits when I go on Twitch now, which is crazy because I don't want to put my buddies' channels at risk. Like I get invited by like Fred, Nick, you know, like that, like, you know, Astral invite me on like the Twitch all the time, and like I don't wanna like get in trouble by wearing an outfit that like shows anything off. So I'm thinking, you know, a very, very sweet Netherling a while back made myself and Haka matching priest outfits. So, I figured, what if when I cameoed on Twitch, I put on a priest outfit? I could wear a little priest outfit, all covered up from the neck down. Because Haka and I got matching priest outfits, so I figured that, you know, the little priest asset would cover me up, you know. It's so fitting and funny, right? I feel like Zanny's 3D will kill the Netherlings. My hips will. Oh goodness, malicious compliance. Yes, I can smell the fanfic. Like it's walking the line. It's walking the line, but also like making enough of a joke out of it to like still make it fun, you know? Because you gotta turn around and you gotta satirize Twitch itself, and they don't like the Incubus, so let's dress as a priest so I'm all covered up, you know? Come, let us take a moment. I'll dress as a priest. Zander Netherbrand becomes a preacher VTuber. I'm not gonna speak about the dumb shit I saw on my fucking timeline over the weekend because I'll give myself a fucking aneurysm. But I'm just saying, if you know what I'm talking about with the fucking Roblox thing, with the VTuber on Roblox. I saw that and I had to hold my ass back because I was like, I could do the funniest fucking thing here. I could do the funniest fucking thing here. I could do the look at Zander, look at the branding, look at I could have done the funniest fucking thing here. I could have done I had to stop myself. I was like, I work for a corporation. There are limits. There are limits. Oh goodness. But my poor computer stopped working when you showed your belly LMAO. The computer died. The computer died. Oh no, the hips were too powerful out here. Well, thank you very, very much for the super, darling. And Death's on Lee Club Netherbrand's Mershark. Briefly back on the cooking thing. Sir, I went to school for culinary and baking. Witchcraft is the only explanation. Speaking as a kitchen witch also. Why, thank you, darling. Oh yeah, I put vodka in the cake as well, didn't I? I put vodka in the cake as well, didn't I? I love how like someone, if you guys look back on the cooking stream, someone with like some culinary with a culinary science background actually broke down like what I did, and they were turning around and they were literally saying like the cake was so wet from how you made it, and they were like explaining like the science behind it in the comments. It's actually like still there, but they were like, oh, the cake was so wet. Strangely, you did like the exact right thing. With the amount of vodka you put in, it evaporated while cooking and actually caused the cake to dry and solidify and become like solid, and it actually stabilized the mixture. And I have no idea how you added the exact right amount to the mixture to do this perfectly, and I have no idea about how you made this happen because you eyeballed it and you should not have been able to do that, but somehow you did like some advanced culinary stuff completely accidentally. So good for you. Hell yeah, Gym Bro solidarity. Hell yeah, we love Gym Bro solidarity. Hell yes. I told you guys, a little bit of desk vodka never hurts anything. A little bit of we always need desk vodka in case of emergencies. You should all know that. I need 7 working days to go back and rewatch it. Nat 20 and baking. True. But I was talking about my schedule for the week and I got my ass distracted talking about how I was going to start fights. Do you have desk vodka at the Airbnb? No, I don't. I'm so brokenhearted over that. But on the schedule this week, today we have a lovely coffee date. Now, it's just the coffee date today, as I have to head out in the evening to go do some errands. But I'm making it up this week because on Wednesday, we've got Trading Card Game Shop Sim, which is great. I know nothing about trading cards that aren't Magic the Gathering. I know old Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what this new Yu-Gi-Oh! Is with pendulums and synchros and columns and all of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who they need to talk to about that. Maybe a therapist. But like listen, we're a Magic the Gathering shop. We're a Magic the Gathering shop. There is obviously going to be free deodorant upon entry. And, you know, considering that this is going to be exclusively a Magic the Gathering shop, I'm obviously going to be the prettiest thing in there. So great. And Marmot on Toast, thank you for the super. If you do a food review stream, I'll have to fight the urge to submit cursed food, like barbecue sauce on rice. Cursed food would make it great. Cursed food would make it great. We loved cursed food. But yes, the TCG stream is going to be great. Free deodorant, of course. We're going to be the prettiest things in there. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. Then we're doing some Fields of Mysteria in the evening after that. So I love Fields of Mysteria. I feel like I didn't give it a proper go last time. I only played for about 2.5 hours, when I last did Fields of Mysteria, which is like okay, but there's still so much more to discover and so much more to do. And I feel like I was very tired the first time I played it. I'd only slept about 3 hours, so I feel like it deserves another go around. Isn't it, Mystria? I don't know, I'm fucking dyslexic. You got what I meant. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I can barely read. I'm an incubus. My brain is what. You guys ever see Percy Jackson? It's like that. My brain's wired for infernal. Not not human. You see? It's like that. It's like that. It's like that, guys. It's like that. Okay? That's see. Right. I just added a little extra eye to it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. Okay, so anyway, after that, okay, we have at 9 a.m. JST. I know, normally I don't touch that early in the morning JST, and I don't touch that late in the evening EDT, but heck, we're doing it. We're taking a leap of faith. We are jumping, we are diving in, okay? We're doing something new, something crazy. We're doing something wild, and that is that we are playing Space Marine 2 with 𝓂𝓸𝓾 and Mr. Underhill. So I did say there was a Netherling at the convention doing a meet and greet. There was part of the fellowship there, and they turned around and they were like, "So are you doing anything? Are you doing anything with 𝓂𝓸𝓾 anytime soon?" And I was like, just wait. So yes, the fellowship are uniting yet again. The Parliament is also with us to make the perfect trifecta. The team of 𝓂𝓸𝓾 Ovid, Mr. Underhill, and of course Zander Netherbrand. The fellowship are back together. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have some amazing fun. And of course, I always adore when the fellowship unite. It's just a great trio. And I will say, this is not the last time that you may see this threesome, this thruple together before for a while. This is not the last time. If things all go according to plan, because obviously we've got some stuff in the works as well. There's been a little bit of chatting. There's been a little something. But for sure, there is definitely some cool stuff happening. Definitely some cool stuff. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really, really nice. So yeah, thriving. And of course, we have Resident Evil 7 after that. 12 hours later, 9 p.m. JST, 9 a.m. EDT, right? Which is going to be amazing. You guys know I love Resident Evil. We're actually reaching the end of the game now, so we'll actually finish up. I have to do a thing that Capcom demands of all of its streamers when I start the next stream of Resident Evil 7, which is that I have to stand there and deadpan to the camera, go, Capcom have asked me to review the information provided and to give you this message. This stream will contain spoilers for Resident Evil 7. If you are planning to play Resident Evil 7 yourself, this part of gameplay will contain spoilers. There will be spoilers throughout for Resident Evil 7. Please also know that there is a list of banned words that will not be allowed to be used during Resident Evil 7 by the streamer, such as virus, infection, gross, disgusting. Can you not say fucking virus in Resident Evil? How is that on the fucking banned word list? How is that on the fucking banned words list for playing Resident Evil? You can't use virus. It's on the banned word list when you play the game. It's on the banned word list. They have a banned word list. Yeah, so a lot of Japanese games have like banned word lists. Monster Hunter is like crazy with their banned words list. Crazy. But like, I already broke that. Isn't RE7? Listen, okay, Capcom say you have to do it. That's the rules. Okay, I read through the rules. Capcom say you have to do it. Listen. Listen, I technically already broke that rule because of the fact that I referenced the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 virus in like the first time we played, because I was like, oh, you know, it was during the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 panic that the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 virus was released. And I'm like, wait, no, I've said it. Oh no. Officers, get him. Get him. Does Zanny normally follow the rules? No. No, I've already... No, honestly, I don't think any of these Japanese companies that like make games watch my streams, because if they did, they'd never give me fucking perms in the first place. They never would. They never would. They never would, okay? Like, okay, Victory M, perfect point, okay? I dare you to replace virus with, like, daddy or something, okay? It's like, literally, if they tuned in for, like, the beginning of the stream and saw me running around the house screaming, Daddy, Daddy, no! Daddy, no, don't kill me, Daddy, no! Daddy, no! Daddy, no! Daddy, Daddy, leave me alone, Daddy! Like, would they give me perms for a moment? Would they let me do that? Time to build the JPN Netherling fan base. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love my Japanese Netherlings. I love all my Netherlings, but heck, it's always nice to see the odd Japanese Netherling in there. Heck yes. Heck yes. What a day to listen to the stream without headphones on. Resident Evil problem started with the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 daddy. The 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 daddy. Love to. Hey. Thank you very much. I have a hand on my head every time you scream daddy. Right? Let's not forget I'm in an Airbnb where the walls are thin as well. So like, dead ass. My neighbors might have heard me screaming daddy. They might have heard me screaming daddy, which is great. Literally the best amount of money I've spent. I'm dying of laughter. Hey, what can I say? I always try and give you your money's worth with me, okay? Listen, if you tip your host, I always try and give you all your money's worth, all right? They're gonna gossip about you for sure. But you know what? I don't mind. It's okay. I mean, it's not like you're... It's true. The sus noises. The sus noises are great. The sus noises are wonderful. I'll find, like... You know what? I'll be like, yo, Resident Evil 9? We're playing Resident Evil 9, and I'm going to be VTubing in the corner, but I'm also going to have a foot cam on. It's malicious compliance. I won't say any of the words you don't want me to say, but I will have a foot cam on. If you meet your neighbors, they're gonna ask if your daddy's around, right? What? Yes, the trick is to follow the rules, but then just do everything like slightly insane. You know, just be slightly insane. Zanny, why are you my Kamiyoshi? Because you like this. You like this too much. You like the randomness and the and like the innovation in breaking rules. Also, no, wait, I'll finish this. I'll finish reading the schedule, and then I'll be the thing to freak out about that happened last night. Babe, I'm watching with my mom. Well, hi there. How you doing? You enjoying the stream? Yeah? Yeah? Hey, why don't you think about subscribing? I'd appreciate having you, hanging around yourself. After all, there's plenty of room in my club, but I'd love for the, I'd love to see you a little bit more around here. Definitely. I think you'd have a good time. Trust me. Quit flirting with... My mom said hi. No. Zaddy, my dad heard what you said. Stop rizzing the parents. Listen, it's your fault for bringing your parents to my streams. What's it with Vtubers trying to rizz up their viewers' parents? I mean, listen. Listen, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work out. At least we got their consent. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Be excited for potentially your new sibling. Don't flirt with my mom. Zaddy, no. Bonk. Zander. I'm kidding. You know me. But next up on the schedule. After Resident Evil 7, on Friday, we are playing... Actually, on Thursday, there's a stream that's not on there. We have Sims 4 happening Thursday evening. So after Resident Evil 7, at the regular time, obviously 1 a.m. JST, midday EDT, we'll be doing Sims 4 as well. So technically Thursday's a triple stream day, but I'm doing 3 streams over 15 hours. So it doesn't really count. It just means I'm doing a stream every bit. So there's technically an extra stream there. Then on Friday, we're doing Homeless, which is a game about a crazy homeless person trying to kill people. And we're just a poor innocent little night security guard. But the homeless person might be demonic or something. It's crazy. I don't know. I watched the little trailer and then I was like, you know what? This looks spooky. Let's put it on the let's put it on the schedule, right? Then we obviously have Crime Scene Cleaner after that. Crime Scene Cleaner, we're getting to the end of the story now, which is crazy. And it feels like things are about to take a really, really drastic turn. We are going to end up we're getting ourselves into some deep shit. And we've stopped seeing our daughter as much. We're all tied up with the mob. We didn't want to become a crime scene cleaner. Tyler's dead now. It's bad. Things are bad. And the question is, how much will it escalate? So we'll find out. And then after Crime Scene Cleaner, I will be collabing with Roscoe on his Rizz Us Up stream. So Roscoe's having me over at his little game studio, his little gaming lab, to go Rizz Us Up, or to go see if he can go Rizz Us, which is, or I don't know, to see if the viewers can Rizz Us. I'm making sure, I don't know. I feel like the Roscoes might end up being as bad at Rizz as they are at roasting. So, at the very least, he needs Zander Netherbrand in there to kind of to add someone with the ability to Rizz. Someone in that room needs to have some Rizz. We know that Roscoe has a little. He's there. The Roscoes though, I mean, they can't roast and they can't Rizz, so. Zanny, stop killing the Roscoe. Listen, okay, I still remember the roast stream that he did. And I felt sad. I felt sad. I felt sad at their roasts. Their roasts. I felt it was like, you tried. Oh, honey, that's sweet. You tried, but you failed. But what counts is that you tried and failed. But at least you tried, even if you still failed. And that's the part that counts. Zanny's I felt sad gives the landlords the paint looks tired vibes. See, the Netherlings are savage. You guys are little savages. You guys are little savages. If you want to roast someone, we've had our stream where I've taught you how to roast. We've done that. The Netherlings are little savages. They are strongly equipped. I've made sure that you're strongly equipped for the world, right? You are strongly equipped. I've made sure, okay? I'm that parent that takes you hunting to make sure that if the world ends, you can survive, you know? Oh yeah, I want to make a Pape hashtag as well, for sure. But after that, in the evening, so I'm just doing one stream on Saturday, as it's Lucy's birthday, and I kind of just want to just leave him to do his thing. I'll be doing one in the evening, which is going to be House Flipper, so I figured we'd have a chill little House Flipper stream to just sort of wind down, you know, 1 a.m. JST, midday EDT. It's going to be nice, it's going to be sleepy, it's gonna be nice and relaxing. So we've got a good chunk of Saturday free, and then of course Sunday we're finishing The Walking Dead season 2. The 3 episodes. We've done the 2 introductory episodes. Now we're doing the 3. You don't need to have seen the last VOD in order to jump straight in. The way I always break up The Walking Dead seasons when I do them is we do 2 episodes at the beginning as the introductory. So the 2 episodes of every season, I've noticed a pattern. The 2 episodes at the start of every season set the tone and introduce the characters that are going to be in there. The 3rd episode of the season is always when the major threat is presented, and then more characters get added to the mix, or characters begin to sort of develop. And then 4th episode and 5th episode is 4th episode and 5th episode are always where things go to absolute shit. So if you want to jump in just from episode 3 to 5, it's always really good. You'll be seeing the majority of the season, and I've kind of figured out roughly the pattern, so we'll be doing that. After we do The Walking Dead, whether it's next Storytime Sunday or the Storytime Sunday after, we'll see. But I obviously do like little recaps as well, and of course each episode starts with a recap. I don't know whether we'll be finishing Beyond Two Souls, or on the flip side, whether we'll be turning around and doing the casting of Frank Stone, because I'm still waiting on perms for the casting of Frank Stone. I'm still waiting. Please respond. I showed you my Incubus. Please respond, game devs. Please respond, publishers. Please. I just want to play the casting of Frank Stone. It's been weeks. It's been like a fucking month since release. How am I meant to stay relevant when you guys take a month to turn around and give me permission to stream it? How am I meant to make this happen? I've been waiting since before release. Right! Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Sometimes I think, even if I don't have perms to stream something, I can still stream it as long as I kill the VOD afterwards. So like, what if I just did like a Storytime Sunday where I like picked out a game maybe I didn't have perms for, like, you know, The Devil in Me, Dark Pictures Anthology, and just played it and then nuked the VOD afterwards, and we all act like it never happened, because technically, you know, the VOD is the only evidence, and you know, we did that with we did that with Hunt Showdown. So if you think about it, we could maybe do that and then just like kill it, you know? It can be a thing. And what I'll do is I'll put on like DVR replay and then shift it to unlisted afterwards. And that way it's not publicly available. Zanny forgetting he's Corpo. Oh, I know I'm Corpo. Oh, I know I'm Corpo. I know I'm corporate. I know I'm corporate. I just don't care. You've planned a situation like this for a while. Honestly, ever since the Hunt Showdown thing. Because like, okay. So like, we thought we had Hunt Showdown perms. And like the whole thing that happened was like someone behind the scenes like deadass like fucked up and said we had Hunt Showdown perms when actually they hadn't even asked. And like literally like we turned around and we were like, oh, like we don't actually have them. And we found out like literally like half a day before we were meant to do the stream. And it ended up with us being like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know? So we literally like ended up turning around and, you know, we ended up just turning around and being like, fuck it, we'll do it. Kill the VODs afterwards. And then only Ruse will remember what we did. Vosco's, oh yeah, we did regain the perms, but I didn't bother turning my VOD back on. I don't know. I just didn't. I just didn't. Oh, happy belated birthday. There you go. But yeah, no, Zander, Pookie, do you love us? Zanny, Pookie, do you love us? Of course I do. What do you think what do you think all this is for? What do you think all this is for? It's why I bend the rules so bloody often. I bend the rules so bloody often for all of you. Me knocking stuff over. I bend the rules so often for you guys, okay? Why do you think I turn around and like, do you love it? Listen, I bend the rules so bloody often for you guys, okay? Like literally the amount of FSP things that I bend till like they are almost snapped, okay? The like us having suggested like amounts of ads, I always just turn them to minimum, okay? Us turning around and like meaning to do things a certain way, nope, Zanny's doing that, okay? Like censoring like things on stream. No, you get it all. Like I refuse. Thank you very much for the gifted membership, Barry. You've arrived midway through a Zanny rant. You are here. You're here. You arrived at a moment. My strawberry Netherling, you have arrived. All right, but I literally like bend every rule I can get if I think it will provide you guys with a slightly better experience, okay? Whether it's like turning around and getting like a little bit dicey with perms, whether it's like refusing to mute music because of the fact that it takes out the immersion, whether it's turning around and like setting ads to the minimum because of the fact that like I give more of a fuck about you guys having a cohesive experience than like all of like the fucking $10, $5 I'd make off ad revenue. Like I don't care about any of that, okay? It's the same reason I like every time I had the option to like tap into like, oh, quick growth thing, let's hop a trend, see if we can get some quick growth. I've always been like, nah, my Netherlings will do it. Slow, cohesive. That's what we do. We're a little cohesive club. We grow slow. We keep things cohesive. We all keep together. It is like good, okay? But it's why this community is so fucking strong. It's because of the fact that I've always insisted on putting you guys first, and always insisted on making sure that our focus has been on having a cohesive community with people who know each other and are all together, as opposed to just like trying to blow up and, you know, suppress my gag reflex as I pass myself around various people who currently have the clout bucket. Like it's no, it don't work. It don't work. If I like, you know, it's the same thing with it's the same thing with like, if I like someone, I'll work with someone, you know. Like heck, you guys know how much I vibe with 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Like, that's completely fucking natural. So I vibe with that. I like, if I didn't vibe with him, I'd have been like, oh, 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, nah, it's good, you know? And at the same time, you know, there are other people that like I meet and maybe I don't feel that vibe with, so I'm like, you pass, you know. It's there are so many cool people. Like look at Nick, look at Frederick, look at all the amazing people that I've managed to, you know, bump around with and sort of just run into with this. And it's not because of the fact that it's always, I find out whether I like them as people first and would be friends with them as people before I'm like, oh, this would technically be a good business decision because, you know, technically this would be a thing. No, okay, listen, if I want to fuck people over, I'll at least buy them dinner first, all right? Like, come on, like, yeah, get pregnant. Like, nah, that's not what I'm about. I can't deal with that. I like VTubing is such a social web and such a thing where like everyone's gotta try and like put stuff over and there's like so much social climbing mixed up. I'm like, I don't want to get involved in that game. I just want to have fun. But like, 𝓂𝓻, thank you very much for the silver. Club Netherbrand's detective. Zanny, you better stop. I can't love you more than I already do. Incubus is truly the best. Why, thank you, darling. Why, thank you very much, darling. And of course, Jay, Club Netherbrand's chef. Thank you so much, and we love you too, Zanny. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love y'all too. You're sweet. But no, hey, trash burp guy, thank you for the 5 gifted members, darling. Zanny is peak VTuber. Zanny is like peak Zanny is peak VTuber that doesn't want to just do VTuber stuff. Like, you know, I feel like just, I don't know. When I joined FSP, when I joined FSP, the original like intent was it was supposed to be a more off the wall agency or a more off the wall company that like more specialized in people that wouldn't sort of like fit into the overall sort of narrative. It was very much a lot more of a strange off the wall sort of thing where it was like, oh, we'll see how it is, you know. Obviously that direction like changed a little bit. They're very tolerant of me. It changed a little bit. They're still very, very tolerant of me. They're still very, very fucking tolerant of me. Obviously, you know, the company, I don't think it expected to do as well as it did. Honestly, between you and me, I reckon we started life as a tax write-off. But, between you and me, I think we started life as a tax write-off. Yeah, no, these collabs really barely like each other. Has appeal as a gossip trash goblin. True. But yeah, no. Yeah, no, they're very tolerant of my behavior, and that is great. I keep waiting to get in trouble for something I say, but like, I'm yet to actually get in trouble, which is kind of shocking. If you think about the amount of things I've said on stream, I'm yet to be told to stop. I'm yet to be told that. Like, I've not been told to stop yet, and that's horrifying. I've not been told to tone it down. I've not been told to stop. I've not been told be careful. I've not been told, like, I have been encouraged. I've been encouraged. I've been encouraged, okay? They like I was explaining what my rant was on Friday, where I was like chatting full on shit about voice packs, and they were like, yeah, no, that's great vibes. Keep up. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the trouble. Never stop. I'm only going to be worse. You know that. And Juno, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you, darling. Zanny, you became my favorite person on the internet because of that attitude of yours. I hope they'll never stop you. Honestly, I think they vibe. Okay, so straight up, I think they vibe. I think I don't know. I hit something feral within people. I hit something feral, which I absolutely adore. There's something feral about it. Keep going with the vibe, right? right? You gotta keep the vibe up. The vibe is good. And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for the super. It was nice meeting you at Anime Impulse. And fine, I guess I'm a menace somehow. Jokes aside, love your streams. Yes, you're a little menace. Don't even. You're a little menace. You know you are. You know you are. Okay, it was... You know you are. You're adorable. Oh, goodness. Just be who you are. Exactly. Just be who you are. What did I do for it? I don't know. You gave me... Listen, you gave me adorable little menace vibes. You got what you got. Admittedly, your transparency makes you feel more human and consumable, right? Like, it's just vibes. It's just vibes. It just rocks. Oh, goodness. It's just the way it is. Like, I can't curate my personality. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. Leave that to other people to do, right? Hey, Barry, thank you for the super. Thank you, darling. Mwah. You really are one of a kind, Zanny. Why, thank you. I like to consider myself a wild card in the deck. Oh, I was like totally kicking back. Like last night, I had I had a story I was going to tell. Thank you for reminding me, Barry. I had a story I was going to tell, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I had something I was going to tell. What was I talking about? It happened yesterday, day before. What did I do? What did I do? Have I forgotten parts of my life again? Have I forgotten parts of my life again? I think many times realize we're here because you're so upfront about stuff and the voice stuff. True. I've forgotten, right? Right? I just vibe and then I'm like, wait, I was gonna tell you guys a thing and then I forgot. I think the story was just Mane-san going, hey, if you ever die, we'll be down to have a conversation about you becoming Zane-san. I don't know. Oh, I'm all over the place this evening, to be honest. That's a mood part of you falling out like a loose puzzle. Zane-san. I'm not going anywhere though. I love Club Netherbrand too much. And honestly, that was it. I was like having my meeting last night and I was rambling about like 3D debut stuff, right? Because I'm very much, because I have like a bit of background in theater and like stage stuff. And obviously, you know, I've worked with the Spanish Academy, the Latin Academy, which is like really nice. It's very chill. And hey, Momoiro-ni! What is up, Momoiro-ni? Lovely to see you again. Zander, you're risky and scandalous. I like that. I want to take off my jacket at 3D debut. I want to take off my jacket at 3D debut so fucking hard. I want to take off the little purple bit. I want to do it. I don't know if I can do it, but I want to do it. I want to do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's possible. But I want to do it. Take it off. Make it happen. Make the dreams a reality. Medic. Right. It's good. It's good. Renaissance. Right. Okay. So, again, I haven't actually, like, seen the version of Zander they're doing yet. That's like there. I haven't seen the 3D thing yet because like mine was still being kind of polished and worked on, or it's like still in the oven from how I understand it. However, I think like currently mine is the only one still in the oven, but like it was still baking. It's still like deep in baking, but I do know that the tail physics are great. And I want to see the wing physics when I get the chance. Because wings, I want to see my wing. I love my wing. I want to see my wing. I want to see my wing. I want to see my wing, but I also want tail physics. Wings, woo, right? Well, I mean, the tail physics goes crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen the other, the JP side, but the JP side's 3Ds. There's one guy with a tail on the JP side called, I think it's 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And Tiger has like a tail on his like 3D. And the tail physics are really nice. The tail physics are really, really nice. Do we get uppies during the 3D debut? Fuck yeah, you do. Fuck yeah, you do. Fuck yeah, you do. Maybe I get my full. Okay, lots of people pointed out during the model swap that we did for the 6-month anniversary, right? How much I move around when I had my little Freaky Friday as Roscoe, right? You guys saw how much I moved around during my little Freaky Friday as Roscoe. Think about that when I get a whole, you know, up and down of movement. Think about that. Think about how much physicality I'm going to finally get to have. How much movement, physicality, everything I get to have. Because I'm a very physical person. I'm very physical. I grab, I hold, I pick up, I do things. I'm very physical in my affection and very physical in terms of my actions and movement. So, yes. Can you dance? I think I've told this before. I did 1.5 years of ballet. Yeah, I did 1.5 years of ballet. I did 1.5 years of ballet, and then I did a little bit of contemporary dance after that, but I never really enjoyed contemporary dance that much. I liked the 1.5 years of ballet just because of the fact that there was a certain level of discipline needed for that. Did you lift people? I could do some ballet lifts, definitely. I did a couple of leaps. I was actually half decent at doing stag leap. But yeah, I mostly acted as like a base for doing lifts. Can you do it for 3D? I don't think I can do it for 3D just because of like the mocap stuff. But will you do? I could not do a backflip. I would break my neck. I'm too tall to do a backflip. I'm way too tall to do a if I do a backflip, I will die. I will die if I do a backflip, right? Like, I cannot. I'm terrified of it. Lifting Gale when? I would like to. Lifting Gale 3D. Though can you do a pirouette? Yes. Yes. Use your wing as support. Too tall for backflips, TM. I am, okay? I am. Right? The little, like... So can you do... So you can do a split? No, I'm not... No! No, okay, so this is like a thing. This is a thing. So the taller you are, the sort of tighter the muscles in your legs and like the bands of... the tighter the like... ligament bands in your legs that allow for like large stretches and splits and stuff like that tend to be. So I am definitely on the taller side in my human form. Obviously you get my incubus when I'm out in the club, but you know, when I'm wandering the streets and have to put my horns away to act like a normal human being, you know, how can I put this? Nah, these sound like you'll dance us in 3D. I don't know, maybe I'll just hold you close and sway back and forth. That could work. How do I put this? I'm trying to find the right way to wordage this. I can say that when Zanny is putting on a human face, when I am putting on a human face and doing my thing, do you hit your head on the top of the door? Depends on the door, but yes. I can say that. Usually my hair brushes the top of doors. Everything in Japan was too small for me. Everything. Everything. I had to half fucking crouch. I felt like the Hunchback of Notre Dame in Japan. I felt like I felt like fucking Quasimodo walking around like whole hunched over every time I went in a building. Every time. A restaurant? Fuck me, a restaurant. I had to be like down. 185 plus. At 10. There you go. But no, I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, how do I live like this? How do I live like this? Sadie, I'm 150. Can you throw me? Nah, I'll just carry you like a backpack. I'll put you in my pocket. You're a fucking equipable item. You're a fucking equipable item. Why are you guys so short? Okay, that's one thing I noticed from the meet and greets, right? Why are you all so short? Like, you're all so short. You're equipable items. You're literally like so tiny. You're adorably short. I feel like I got you from like the little like the Build-A-Bear workshop. Like did you guys come from Build-A-Bear workshop? Like where did you guys come from? Like did I don't know. What happened? Shouldn't you be looking after Snow White? Like bro, I'm not that small. Sir, do we look like children? I'm unstanding. Zanny, you're my Snow White. Aw. You said, why are you so short? Excuse me. Chat bite his ankles. Blocking, unsubbing, reported. Reported for harassment. Reported for harassment. Attack this Titan. It's called being fun-sized. Netherling's ankles. No, it's fine. I know you guys are fun-sized. You're my cute little equipable items. I can carry you around, okay? You're like fun-sized. I can pick you up. I can do that, okay? You're so easy to pick up. Heck, I could probably carry a Netherling on each shoulder. Look at this little Netherling here. I could probably sit an actual Netherling on my shoulder. We're not fun-sized. Oh, goodness. Okay, mister, I know how dusty the top of the fridge is. You mean the shelf? You mean how the top of the fridge is a shelf? Yeah. Yeah, that's where you put stuff. Hey, dear. Barking for Silas. Thank you for the silver. Equip me. I deal 10 poison damage per turn. To others or to me? Because, like, if it's to others, that's a really good weapon to equip. 10 poison damage per turn plus stats. Are we going D&D rules here that it's just a straight 10 and that I get to roll damage and also an attack? Or I get to roll an attack? That can work. We can make that work. What are you? Are you a sword? Are you a dagger? Are you a bow? Are you... No, you die in 3 turns. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Well, I can't equip you then. That just means I have to sell you. Oh, goodness. Just means I'll have to sell you. Are we hobbits to you? No, you're adorable. You're way more... You're adorable. You're my little netherlings, okay? God damn. But yes, the coming week's going to be really good. We've got some nether graves, we've got some fellowship, and of course there's going to be some more fun stuff going on as well. I got something popping off next week as well. I should be doing like another collab next week with like a new shuffle of people, and they're people that you haven't seen me with before, apart from like 1 or 2. But yes, and I also, I'm still hammering that out, so I can't tease you yet, but yes. Sir, my 5's Aileron. Hey, what's up, Aileron? Club Netherbrand's Mercedes driver. Sir, my 5'7" Spanish Asian ass is screaming. What a combo you got there, though. Should I even ask what your shoe size is? Do you want to know? You'd have to convert it. My UK shoe size is 12. So I don't know. Convert that into whatever other units there are. But you've seen my hands. My UK shoe size is 12. So you'll have to convert that into whatever other units that there are. Hey, Lemonade, thank you for the super. Thank you, Lemonade. Although we are smaller than you, we are the cutest, and we can hide anywhere with that small, so watch out for your ass. Oh no, Lemonade is right. Lemonade is right. Oh no. Lemonade. But thank you very much, and of course, thank you for being such a good netherling parent. Oh, thank you. And is that Amy Pop? That's Amy Pop. Hey everyone, look, that's the person I try and shove off of things in Fall Guys. Hey Amy Pop, thank you for the super. Zanny, it was nice meeting you at Anime Impulse, but I think FSP hired a bunch of giants, except Roscoe. Everyone's cutouts were so tall. Oh goodness. It's true, and it was lovely meeting you as well, Amy Pop, Club Netherbrand's Teacup Napper. It was a really nice little conversation we had, and it was really cool getting to just like chat back and forth, and definitely get to hear about like how you were finding things. Of course, like hearing about the convention, hearing about like how much you'd enjoyed Club Netherbrand. It's something that like I really got to treasure, and of course I'm glad that you got home safe, and of course thank you again so much for the super. And yes, we hire giants here. They should have let us take the standees. I know. Our manager like brought them, and he was like dotting them around, but he had to take them back. And to be fair, like good on him for like making the round the world trip as well, from going from like Japan to the US and then back again after like being in the US for like a week, like less than a week. I was like, my guy, I'd give a kidney for those standees. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get standees made. Like, you know okay, it's been forever since we've mentioned him, but you know the anime cutout guy, the VTuber cutout guy, the one with like all the VTuber cutouts in his mansion. The VTuber cutout guy. I don't know what his real name is, but VTuber cutout guy. He's got like a bunch of those. You know, I'm in VTuber cutout guy's mansion. I'm in VTuber cutout guy's mansion. Listen, I knew I'd made it when I appeared in VTuber cutout guy's mansion. I knew I'd made it when I'd appeared there. When I was on Twitter and someone had he'd scrolled through and shown an update of all of his standees, and I saw that I was there and I was among good company. I was like, oh, I've made it. I've made it. He has what in his what? Okay. So I got for those who don't know who 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is, I don't know what his real name is. I don't know anything about him, but I actually managed to find out a bit about his lore. Essentially, it is this guy in his mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s, whose father was one of the actual producers or musical producers, or has some credits on the musical Grease, right? And is this John Jacobs? Okay, so his father has some credits on Grease the musical, right? And because of that, it's Grease, right? And that means that they're loaded forever. Having some form of the royalties for Grease means that you're getting, I'm sorry, you're rich forever. And pretty much this dude this dude likes VTubers a lot, and he has a mansion, and he likes to fill the mansion with VTuber cutouts. And I'm like, you know what? Good on you, bro. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. Heck, go for it. So literally there is a mansion just kind of low-key full of VTuber cutouts. And I'm in there. And I was like, heck, the moment I saw myself in that, I was like, I've made it. I've made it, guys. I've made it. I knew it. I knew it. Finally, guys. Finally, I made it. How do you feel about being a cutout in someone's home? Honestly, pretty good. Low-key, kind of good. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, you must find that weird or something. I'm like, no, I love seeing little cutouts of me places. I love seeing the papes taken to places. I love seeing little Zanny shrines, or I love seeing a little Zanny place. I love seeing stuff like that. It's really cute. I love seeing all of that. It's adorable, and it's really awesome seeing people be enthusiastic, you know? It's not the numbers, but a place in the VTuber cutout mansion. Exactly. It's about making it, you know? There are so many VTubers out there, but have you made it to the cutout guy's mansion? Glad to know you appreciate Linus. Heck yes. I think I said earlier, excuse me, we need a pape hashtag. We need one. So who wants to start suggesting names for a pape hashtag right now? Who wants to start suggesting names for a pape hashtag? Who's got one? Who's got an idea? Nether puppet? Nether pape? Zan pape? Nether pape brand. Pape brand. Not even gonna lie, I read pape brand as puppy brand. I was like, puppy, you know, like Spanish daddy, puppy. Daddy brand. Incupape? Pape brand? I like Pape brand. Pape brand actually does feel kind of natural. Pape brand. Yeah, Pape brand? Pape brand? Pape brand sounds cute. Nice. I love how all of our stuff is literally, we have just nether as the prefix, And then just always like brand if we need a suffix. We just stick a word on, stick nether before it. Not gonna lie. It's why I'm always like, hey, my name comes first in all of the ships that I'm in. Because nether is always like a really easy suffix to use. And like it's so easy to just stick nether as the suffix. So my name always comes first. And I've noticed that, and I was like, oh, technically I almost always come first because nether is like the easiest suffix to use. Top energy Zanny, gold lust puts gale thirst, theory debunked. True. Any use of nether though, I come first. He's on top. Nether graves. I mean, obviously I'm on top in nether graves. I mean, let's be real. Oh, actually it's a prefix. Oh, indeed. I said the wrong word. It's a prefix, not a suffix. Nether bloom. Huge day sticks 15 out of 10. Save that for the Riz stream with Roscoe. Stares at this one work in progress. But top Roscoe gets shot. Listen, alright? Look here, listen. Look at, what about twink top Roscoe? I mean, True. I'm going into witness protection after the Riz stream. You're more than welcome to go into witness protection. You're more than welcome. You guys know I just do whatever. I go with the flow. I go with the flow, everyone. I go with the flow. We need small top representation. I mean, sure. Yes, actually. Let's go. Yes. Go for it. Size difference tag. Let's go. Let's go. I'm for it. Let's go. Let's go. Roscoe's a top. Let's go. Damn it. Why am I making everything worse? Why do you guys make me... Why do I play into... Why do your middle, remember? Yes, I still remember that clip. It like resurfaced on Twitter during the week. I like the old clips always resurface on Twitter, and I always find that so funny. Zanny, we are oomphs. We are oomphs. We are all... I am oomphies with my netherlings. Imagine that's what finally gets you bonked. Honestly, like... Wait, you saw my clip on I don't know. I saw it like resurface on Twitter. I'm like just oomfies with everyone. I scroll through Twitter. I see what comes up on Twitter. I see what happens. I laugh at it. I have fun, you know? I try my damnedest to hit the oomfies thing. I try and be an oomphy. Being an oomphy is based. We love being an oomphy, you know? Famous oomphy. Yes, you've caught me. Famous oomphy Zander Netherbrand. No, I do not. I will... If I ever describe myself as famous, legitimately just fucking unsubscribe from me. Legitimately, like... If I ever describe myself as famous, please unsubscribe from me. Like, if I start saying I'm famous or any of that bullshit, like, unsubscribe. I hope the drama tubers get me. Like... Infamous, maybe. Famous, no, okay? Famous, throw me to the fucking drama tubers, okay? Let them have me. Let them have me. They can tear me apart like the hyenas they are. Known? Not the drama tuber. Listen, I've made these insults before. I've thrown this shade before. I've said this before. I've done this before. I've done what I've done. Don't you ever get in the pool? Oh, you mean the primordial ooze? Yeah, no, we don't touch that. Our humble game, not the goo pile. Listen. Do you know who you should watch? Mr. Underhill. He's graduating now, but he's good. He was good. He was a good owl. He covered good shit. He was joyous. He added to the community. He was a force for positivity. He's graduating. Yeah, our homie's graduating, which is sad. Underhill was my first ever interview. Underhill was like one of my first ever collabs. He is one of the sweetest people. I've spoken to him and messaged him like a good bit off stream and stuff like that over the months and months as well. He is very, very sweet. Unfortunately, he's taken the decision to sort of move forward and graduate. But obviously, you guys know that I adore Underhill. I support him. He was one of the only positive VTuber news reporters. And of course, as well, you know, when I debuted, he was someone who really did vibe with me. He covered me a good bit, whether it was my merch, whether it was my mascots, the underwear stuff, or just bringing me on for an interview. And he introduced me to a lot of people. He's very sweet. He was a good egg. And obviously, you know, he'll be wrapping up things in a few weeks, but until then, I'm going to be collabing with him on this Thursday, and we're going to be like having some fun together. So heck, we're making the most out of it. I'm going to miss him. Yeah, for sure. I am too. He is like insanely nice. I was actually going to stop by his stream last night to wish him well, but it overlapped with my management meeting and I didn't think it would go so long. One less owl man, true, but I'm sure another owl man will take up the plight. I'll miss the owl man. Indeed, I'll miss the owl man too. He was a good friend. But yes, that was my little rant. I diverted away from me picking fights with everyone that breathes for once. One day I'll say something and get myself in legitimate trouble, but until then, I'm just gonna have fun with it. That was a wild coffee day today, right? We touched on like everything. We still have Fred. True, Fred's gonna kidnap me again at some point. Fred keeps saying that he's gonna drag me into a thing. I'm waiting for Fred to actually I don't know. One day I'm waiting for Fred to just turn up at my door. We've been talking about an off collab or some shit at some point. It's gonna be cute though. It's gonna be cute. Fred and I are very good buddies. It's really nice. It's really nice. I haven't actually met a friend like Fred. Fred is one of those people who's in a league of his own as a friend, and he's lovely. Fred has his Oya drama and it's so good with Roy and Astraline. And off collab, yeah, and off collab with Fred would be wild. I love whatever dominance he has to rope you in, right? It's cute. But yeah, we were talking about doing one of those at some point. At the same time as well, since someone mentioned one of Roy's audios as well, obviously I'm going to be recording stuff for Roy at some time in the near future as well, which is nice. Roy and I have already agreed that we're doing a little audio together, which is sweet. The friend that drags you into things, right? All I get is friends that drag me into things. Yo, let's go. Yeah. I've been kind of leaning into the friends that drag me into things thing, you know? Definitely. And I'll tell you what, Astraline is just full of friends who drag me into stuff. I'm like, hi other company that I was gonna say Fulgur drags you into things a lot. Bruh, I kid you not, right? I just get grabbed by the scruff of my neck by that man, and then suddenly it's like, hey, this is Zanny. I think like okay. The lockdown protocol thing, it was literally like, hey Zanny, do you want to play lockdown protocol with me and some friends? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. And he was like, okay. Next thing I know, I'm in the group with like all the other people, and it's like, say hi, Zanny. And I'm like, did I just get picked up like a cat and shown to new people? It's like, hi. That and we stabbed Vanta to death, so I'm still vibing on that. Cute. Say hi to the class, right? Literally by the scruff of the neck. So, I think Vanta like mentioned on his stream that he'd like to do something sometime, and like I think I also would like to do something sometime. So I don't know. We'll see if something can cook. I don't know. I'll hit him up and see if something can cook. First of all, I gotta get settled and get my shit ready for Japan. But yeah, I think I heard he mentioned that. So teehee, we'll see what the fuck happens. You bonding with my Oshis is epic. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, Loki, I know like people. I don't do like a ton of collabs just because of the fact that I like solo streaming. But honestly, ever since I broke Vanta during that lockdown protocol collab and he fucking died twice, I need to do it again. I need to do it again. Like, again, you know? Ever since, for those who didn't watch, he kind of cracked like twice. He is so damn bad. It was iconic. No, when like I just flirt, I didn't even flirt. I was like, oh, hot, and he was like, and he started like wheeze laughing, and then he was like, he sounded so sweaty, and he was like, I gotta go. You guys going to? I gotta go. And then he's just gone, and I'm like, the fuck? I was like, the fuck? Did he just break because I went, hot to him? Like, he was a cackle. When I called Fulgur a little punk ass bitch for killing me, and Vanta fucking broke during the lockdown protocol. He just kept laughing. I thought like, okay, he was laughing so much. I was like, can he breathe? He was like, he was dying. He was like literally, I watched the clip back from like his POV because like I saw it getting reshared a bunch, and I was like, wait, what? And like there's literally like the bit where like the model slumps over and you can just hear him laughing, and he doesn't stop, and I'm just there, look, and I'm like, is he okay? Is he okay? So yeah, no, I kind of like, and he kept going, like, yeah, you really broke him. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I really want to do it again. And if I can get him flustered, then that'll be even better. Because my God, when he was flustered, it was adorable. When he when he freaked out. Felt like, I gotta go. You're going to, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Managerial, someone just said Josh and he lost it. Oh goodness. Confession collab would be insane. He did one recently in Damn. That is true. I do try and bring on like guests whenever I do my confessions. I know that who did I have on? I had Haka on last time, and I know Tavi has said that he wants to swing by and do one with me sometime. And heck, I could see if anyone was interested. A voice that breaks gender. That's your gift, Zander. Bruh. It's great. It's great. It's lovely. Gotta do confessions with father. Like, maybe. It depends. Obviously, like, you know, I gotta, obviously, we're being very, like, theoretical here. A lot of it is, like, slotting stuff in and even seeing if people are, like, down in the first place. I mean, I've worked with, like, the majority of the people that I want to do stuff with before. You've been gifted with a weapon and you're refusing to use it responsibly? Yes.
Yes. I refuse to use this weapon responsibly. It's the job of the world to suffer for what I do. You get what you get. Teehee. You suffer for what I do.
Cease. Foul play. Listen, I refuse to use any of my gifts responsibly. That's a fact. Hearing that at the meet and greet was a lot already. True. I gave that. TA Club Netherbrand's Rogue Sniper. Thank you very much for the gifted member. Thank you very much, Rogue. Chill, Zaddy. That's a way to introduce new viewers to the Dragon Voice. Yeah. So, and hey, thank you for the super. Thank you very much, darling. And of course, yes, officer, this man right here. I did nothing, officer. I'm innocent. Officer, I would like to plead tee-hee as my defense. And furthermore, I would like to lay upon the court that I am in fact just a silly little guy as further defense. My plea is going to be one of oopsie, and that I can no longer be prosecuted as terms of oops, my bad, is therefore a realistic defense in court. Thank you very much. I'm just a silly little guy. Your Honor, he's innocent. It was 10 seconds, but I'm gone. This is why Roscoe is innocent and you are not. What are you talking about? Well, Monarch, thank you for the super, darling, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Roscoe knew exactly what he was doing. I didn't have to prompt him. He did it on his own. I simply made a suggestion and he ran with it from there. He did his thing. What are you even thinking about? Like, this is crazy. We're either both guilty or we're both innocent. There's no two ways about it. And again, I plead that I'm a silly little guy, so I get away with it. I can't believe you fell asleep to the Joker too. Oh my goodness, I fell asleep. Honestly, I'm going to try and rewatch it in the next week or two and go to the movies again with my friend. Because, like, I fell asleep. You fell asleep. I fell asleep. Was it that bad? So, like, I never fall asleep. Okay, first of all, I never fall asleep at the movies. I never fall asleep at the movies. I never do. Never. Never, right? Never. But I fell asleep during Joker 2. I was sat there and I was watching, and he was in the asylum, and there was a whole thing, and they were talking, and I remember I was there were like there were moments, right, in the first 45 minutes that were like really compelling, and I was like, Lady Gaga's doing a good job. This is interesting. Like it. There were moments where it was really compelling, but it felt like the writing was like all over the place. Like, you know how scenes work, how something is always achieved or unachieved, or new information is gained from the beginning of a scene to the end of a scene that informs the audience or develops something for the audience, right? That's like a thing, right? But there were entire scenes in this movie, and I don't mean short ones, I mean like 10, 15 minute long scenes in this movie where there would be no development or plot or characterization, and like the times it did do things, it's like I think it's like 2.5 hours. I don't know, I kind of missed out all the bits in the middle, but like it's like 2 hours at least. It's like 2 hours, and like I remember there would be these long scenes where nothing would really happen, and I would sit there and then it would finish, but then they'd break into song for a bit, and then I was like, oh. And I remember just thinking, nothing's really happening. I suppose I can shut my eyes for a minute. And yeah, no, that was what happened. That was what happened. I think it was because nothing was really like developing in the scene. And then you realize that fucking Joaquin Phoenix was the one who had the concept for the movie, because apparently he had a fucking dream that turned around. Forgive me, but I'm about to go in. So apparently fucking Joaquin Phoenix had a dream for the plot of the Joker 2 and why it needed to be a musical. And this was his vision. Okay, which is great. Apparently he had a dream that was there. Like he actually dreamed it up, which is wild. Okay, which, you know, not gonna lie, fever dream, LSD trip, you know, not quite sure. Either way, all right, there have been better dreams that have been had. Okay, bro should cook. No, bro needs to be out of the kitchen. All right, so they literally, on this guy's dream, on this idea he submitted, I want to do the Joker 2. For some reason, freaking DC ran with it. DC decided to run with it, okay? DC decided to accrue even more money under Warner Brothers' $20 billion of debt. So they turned around and proceeded to make this movie, okay, with a $150 million budget, or 150 to 450. The number's still like wide there, right? Maybe it'll be a cult classic, I don't know. But literally, they decided to throw hundreds of millions of dollars at this movie. Let's make it a smash hit, right? They say, let's sign Lady Gaga for $12 million for the plot, for the movie. Let's sign Joaquin Phoenix for another $20 million, okay? Like, it's there. They thought they would throw money at it and it would be good, and it's crazy. Because, like, you need a cohesive plot before you're able to do that. Lady Gaga did a great job. She did a great job. That's the one thing I got to give everyone credit for. Everyone involved in the movie, during the main parts, the acting, everyone was giving it their damnedest, and it felt like they'd been given, like, a bad script to work with. That's the best thing, right? It's there, all right? It's there. It felt like everyone was doing their best with a bad script, and it's so difficult to see actors be stuck in that position. And of course, like at this point, Lady Gaga's a certified actress at this point. Like she's cut her teeth. Everyone being like surprised. She's a very, very talented actor. She's incredible. Had the movie productions for the movie even work? So it's an interesting one. They obviously were always going to hire Joaquin Phoenix. Lady Gaga was signed onto the project before the script had even reached completion. So the script was only like halfway done. and they'd already signed on Lady Gaga, which is fine. The idea of it being a musical always adds so much more money to the production because they have to have the songs written, they have to get the licenses for the songs, they have to turn around, they have to produce the musical numbers, then they obviously are going to release CDs alongside, they have to get the musical tracks, they have to have people in for the orchestra, they have to have the song sequences. So pretty much whenever you add musical stuff to a movie, it always like makes the budget so much exponentially higher, right? It's why a lot of like TV shows, if you listen, and this is actually, I'm gonna give you something really nerdy here, okay? I'm gonna give you something really nerdy to know. Next time you watch a TV show and a scene starts, take notice of, and this is at the start of a scene, so when a new scene starts, listen to the background audio. Don't listen to what's going on. Actually listen to the background audio that is happening in the scene. So whether it's outside and you hear birds chirping or something like that, listen to that and then compare the background audio to what you are seeing in the scene for a hot minute, right? For just a second, just stop and think, what am I hearing? And what is that in like correlation to the scene? And you realize that like most TV shows use the same stock audio library and then they fade out the audio as the scene goes on or like reduce it really into the background, and all of them do it. All of them. I know that like it's crazy. You will hear like the same trees rustling and birds singing and I think it's like the Sopranos throughout the entire time someone's like walking from the front door to their house, or like anything. You know your things about films. I do. Teehee. And yeah, no, that you will hear that repeatedly. Also, the sound effect. So there is. I wonder if I can find it and I can play it. Can I? I don't know if I don't know. Will I get in trouble if I play a sound effect that's very, very famous? I feel like I will. There is a sound effect that is used for every radio in everything. So I'm going to say this. No, I can't. Damn it. Those times where I want to be indie. So whenever a character is tuning a radio in any TV show for the last 30 years, and I mean this legitimately, for the last 30 years, whenever a character has been tuning a radio in a TV show, you will hear it. It's the classic one where you hear the radio being tuned, the high-pitched sound, and then you hear like a slightly high voice being like, and then it's like, and then it's like back to being tuned with the static. That one, right? Whenever you hear that, that is the exact same sound effect that has been used. It was created in the first ever episode of The X-Files back in the 1990s. It actually was created for that first ever episode of The X-Files. And since then, it has been used in every single, like almost every single time a radio was tuned in television or film. That has been done repeatedly. No matter what country you're in, most places use the same sound library globally. Throwback to the X-Files. I'm a huge X-Files fan. But yeah, they use the exact same sound effect. It's been used in movies, it's been used in TV, it's been used in music, it's been used in everything. The same sound effects are used over and over and over again, and they don't even fit like what's going on screen half of the time. But like our brains are programmed to turn around and just make sense of what we're hearing and then draw the correlation to what we're seeing. It's why, you know, you will automatically assume something's outside if they play roughly outside noises, because your brain draws the connection between what you're seeing and what you're hearing and then makes the excuses in your mind even if you're not seeing anything. It's really crazy. The sound is actually the start of the TV show Generational Kill in every episode. That's wild. All I know is it first started getting used as like the radio thing in the X-Files, and they've used it on radio ever since. Are we getting Pavloved by the film industry? We are. We've been getting Pavloved by the film industry for years. Like, we've actually been like, our brains have been getting trained to like think of stuff in film that just shouldn't make sense. We've literally been trained to like think of stuff in movies. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sound Foley is some of the favorite things in film. Yeah. It's the training we get for like how stuff sounds. Like, for example, you know the paper bags? Whenever you see any like American sitcom, rom-com, whatever, you know how like in movies, everything you see on screen isn't actually making sound. The only thing that's making sound are the actors. Everything else in the scene, guns, furniture, paper bags, stuff getting broken, none of that is happening live. None of that is happening live in the movies, right? So what that does is it actually gives producers and Foley artists a chance to create the way things should sound. So like paper bags, for example, they're not actually like real in the scenes. They're actually made of vinyl in those movie scenes. But it also creates their way of being able to like draw sounds in our mind, or not draw sounds in our mind, draw connections with sounds in our mind that wouldn't actually sound like how they sound. So my favorite one is like the sound of a punch. So they've created and curated the sound of a punch for like years. So every time you hear punches in movies, it's always like wham, 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 you know, and that's like, you know, someone beating the shit out of a cow carcass in a meat locker. But it doesn't like sound like that with a person because the carcass has already been drained of blood. It's been drained of like everything. So that's the whole thing. Why can't they use actual props though? So the reason they can't use actual props is because when they're recording the scene, the props with sounds actually will turn around and they can't balance those sound levels with the actors speaking. Because, you know, if they put down a bowl too hard and that gets picked up on the boom mic that's being used in the scene, then they've lost essentially what the actor was saying during that scene. So it's easier for them to simply create silent props and turn around and use that instead of having to stop and try and edit all the audio, re-edit things, do stuff differently. If something breaks or a tree branch breaks, it's essentially, it gives them like, yeah, a blank canvas to work on. So, you know, maybe there will be like small sounds when they're doing stuff, but it's made to be edited out because the boom mic is designed to pick up mainly on voices. So, yeah. Sorry, I just went on a long rant. Can you guys tell I have a background in like some audio editing and some Foley stuff? Can you guys tell that I've dabbled? Can you guys tell that I've dabbled in such things, such silly nerdy things? Can you guys tell? Oh goodness. No way, really. Right. I love Incu yapping. Movie making trivia. We love Yapperbrand. Yeah, no, I've done a lot of Foley. I did a Foley training course while I was in university, and I got some lectures from some film industry people that were there as well, which was nice. Teehee. So yeah, no, the knowledge bank of like Foley is really cool, and it gives you like little stuff that you can notice during movies and films, and it's very cool. Zanny would slay in trivia murder mystery party. I die. That game is too hard. I die. We tried to do Jackbox with trivia murder mystery party. I died so much. My ass died so much. The Netherlings were like, oh yeah, we know everything that's going on. Like, you knew everything. It was like, oh yeah, which presidents had E's in their name? I'm like, I don't know. Obama? I don't know. Obama? Is Obama the answer? Is it Obama? Like, oh, which of these is not an island in Japan? I'm like, I don't know. Ghost of Tsushima was on an island. And then the way I said Obama first too, right? I was like, oh, thanks, Obama, maybe. They're like, oh, if I have 2 nickels and a quarter, how much do I have? And I'm like, I don't know, 30 cents, 35 cents, maybe. A nickel's 5 cents, I think they are. Are they 15? I don't know. But literally, I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, what? I know they're 5 or 15. I'm not sure which. 35 cents is correct. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. But yeah, no. The like the murder mystery trivia party is so skewed. The struggle of autistic major kids not having common sense is real, right? I'm like, what? They asked about like history stuff for the US. I'm like, I don't know who these people are. Or they'll be like, oh, which of these is not a Pokemon? And I don't know, like, name all the molecules. Proton, electron, bonbon. It's hard. It's hard. Proton, electron, bonbon. So I always get like so lost with it. The struggles of non-Americans trying to do an American group. Right? My brain is for art, not for trivia. But like, if you give me like, if you give me a subject I've hyperfixated on, we're good. We're good. Give me anything else, and I'll be ready to roll. Ah, yes, my favorite particle, bonbon. Indeed. You know what they say? Out with the old, in with the nucleus. Oh, goodness. Like ramen? Like ramen? Yeah, it's crazy how they actually like pop. It's crazy how ramen from Naruto became so popular that they made a bunch of Naruto food themed restaurants in Japan while I was there. There were so many places that served ramen while I was in Japan. It's crazy to think that, like, you know, so many people there were ready to open up Naruto themed restaurants. It was amazing. Oh no. Right? I don't know where Idaho is. Guys, they made Japan like Persona 5. They did. I was walking around Japan last time I was there. I was walking around Tokyo. And literally, I was stopping every time I saw something and going to the group and going, oh my god, guys, do you see that? It's a Persona 5 reference. Look at that. It's a Persona 5 reference. Japanese food. It's a Persona 5 reference. Stray Cat. It's a Persona 5 reference. So, guys reading on the train. It's a Persona 5 reference. OMG, Persona 5 real? Japan didn't exist before Persona 5. I was literally calling everything a Persona 5 reference. Black Stray Cat exists. OMG, Morgana. I love Morgana though. I love Morgana. I love Morgana so much. Wow, Japanese people. Persona 5 reference. The weeb in you. Literally, like, I'm not weeby at all, but I love Persona 5. Persona 5, I think, is one of the best video games of all time. Will they hurry up and get to Persona 6? By the way, okay. Personal theory, right? Persona needs to switch its setting. I'm going to say something really... that's my controversial take. Persona needs to change its setting if it wishes to continue the franchise's success. That's what I'm going to say. I think that they've got maybe one more game left in them being set in high school. I think if they don't change the setting to college, people are going to get tired of the high school setting. Because I started to get a little bit of, I think they need to stray away from the high school theme and lean into a college theme. I know it's unlikely to happen, but the big issue that they have had repeatedly with Shin Megami Tensei is not innovating enough or changing the background. And I think that they need to innovate just a little bit with that, you know? And yeah, some of them were adults in Persona 2. Persona 3, although they weren't playable characters, had adults in there. I know Japan loves the high school setting. I know they do. And the thing is, I get it. It's a transformative time of life. It works. And I understand that it's a time that everyone has to go through. University is a touch less accessible to everyone. But think about all of the tropes and all of the stories that have been covered in the last 3 Persona games. We had Persona 3, 4, and 5. All of them covered different personality types, and I'm not seeing how many more different personality types they can explore in high school characters. Especially considering the fact that, you know, especially considering the fact that people are going to want a slightly darker Persona 6. You know? People are going to want a slightly darker one. And I think, you know, that's fair. The kind of usual way it goes is they do a very dark Persona, then they do like a kind of lighter Persona, then a dark Persona, then a lighter one, you know? But with them re-releasing 3, people responded really well to the darker themes of 3. And like, I'm a huge Persona 3 simp, okay? I love Mitsuru. She's amazing. But you can only go like so dark. And how dark can you go without sitting on the Persona 3 theme again? They need to switch it up. They need to switch it up. They do. And aging up the character with the audience always makes sense. True. Mitsuru is great. I hated Yukari for existing. Yukari annoyed me so much. I was like, be silent. Your job is to be silent and heal. Do not exist, Yukari. Your job is to be silent and heal. That's literally your job. Every time you speak, it is something that every time you speak, I feel angry that you wasted the oxygen that some trees worked hard to produce just so you could say something dumb. Okay? Apologize to the trees right now, Yukari. Apologize to them. Okay, great. And now cast media. So I was so mad at Yukari all the time. So yeah, no, Mitsuru best. Mitsuru great. We love Mitsuru. Persona 4. Persona 4. Resay. I love it. Honestly, you wouldn't let me. Okay. Persona 4 wouldn't let me romance my best bro. Persona 4 would not let me romance my best bro, or the guy that was very clear hints that there was like something going on there. So we went for the pop star. And then Persona 5. Who did it before Persona 5? Persona 5 was like difficult because I didn't want to. Persona 5 was difficult when it came to like who to choose to romance. Because like, okay. So Persona 5 was like difficult because of the fact that like Ann is fine, but also like she's got her own drama going on right now, and like Morgana's strangely there, and like, you know, you know, that was what I wanted to say. I was playing Final Fantasy 16 last night, okay? Okay. I was playing Final Fantasy 16 last night. Small spoiler for like just before the halfway point of the game, right? Tiny spoiler. I was playing Final Fantasy 16 last night, and I was sat there, and I'd just done the Titan battle, and there was a scene playing of a prince from one of the nations, and he was sat there, and he was talking, and he was like having his wounds tended to by his bodyguard on his arm, right? And he was like, and you know, we'd seen him a couple times. He's like, noble prince looking after shit. And he was like, I just want to defend my kingdom. And then there was a pause, and then he looks at him and he goes, and you. And then they kiss, and I flipped the fuck out. I literally threw my fucking mouse. I was like, why? There's there's boy kissers in my Final Fantasy 16? In the year of our Lord 2023, when this came out, there is a Prince X bodyguard in Final Fantasy 16. There is two men kissing in my Final Fantasy 16. What? It is Prince X bodyguard in Final Fantasy. I'm like, the fuck are they? The fuck? And I'm like, I was shook. I literally like paused the game, and I was like, and the crazy thing is, it was a healthy relationship. It was a healthy relationship. They were protective and like kind to each other, and like low key. It was like a healthy, functional relationship. And I was like, and canon. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What? I went through the range of emotions. I was like, what is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? I kid you not. It felt like I'd been served like it felt like I'd been served like real Chinese food for the first time, right? I'm gonna use this example. It felt like I'd been eating at fucking, what's it called, Panda Express my whole fucking life, and then someone turned up and like served me some like actual like authentic food. Some authentic like real food. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This doesn't smell like chemicals. Where are the chemicals? Wait, where's the monosodium glutamate? Where's the finally some good fucking food? And I was like, okay. So, and I couldn't even bring my ass to be cynical. That was the crazy thing. I couldn't even bring my ass to be cynical. You know me. Normally, I'm a cynical fucker. Normally, I'm very, you know me. I'm normally an extremely cynical fucker, right? Like, I will turn around and be like, okay, they're doing this because of this, right? I tried to be cynical at that scene. I tried to go, oh, well, you know, I'm sure Square Enix just wanted them to throw it in because, you know, they're trying to avoid any potential issues that arise from Final Fantasy VII's little honeybee thing. You know, they had issues with that before. And then I thought, no, different dev team, different people, different thing. It's Yoshi P. And then I'm like, Yoshi P does have a history of like good behavior and being a kind of king. Is this just good? Wait a minute. I think I have to put my cynicism aside. I think I just have to say this is based. I think this is based. This is based. This is based. So yeah, no, I flipped the hell out that I was like, why are there gays in my Final Fantasy? Who let them be out in public? Who let them be out in public without a chaperone? Why are there aren't meant to be gays in my Final Fantasy? Like, what the fuck? Why are there olives on my pizza? Like, I was so shook. I was like, what are they doing here? They're kissing? They're kissing. I like had to. No, I kid you not. Right? I stopped when they kissed, and I paused because I was like, are they hugging? My brain thought like they were hugging, but like the models hadn't clipped properly. I thought they were hugging, and the models didn't clip properly. I was like, huh? That's a weird way to hug. And why is his hand slightly below his waist? Why is it on his, like, leg? Why is he leaning over like that? Why is he, like, on top of the guy? Like, this is very much a diagonal angle. Wait, why is the bodyguard slightly on top of them? Wait, did they actually kiss it? Yeah, no, I was like... Zander was in his homophobic father refusing to acknowledge his son's gay arc. You don't understand. You don't understand. My son just has a boy that he's good friends with, okay? You don't understand. My son's a good boy. He plays football, okay? He goes... My son wouldn't do anything like that. He likes football. He watches sports. He watched hockey one time with me. Like, he can't be gay. He watched hockey with me one time. You don't know what you're talking about. My son's not gay. He watched hockey with me one time, okay? And I'll have, yes, he drinks light beer, but that's still beer, okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. And you know, the way he dresses, that's just the way all the kids are dressing these days. All right, listen, they thought the same in my day when I was young, you know, with the hippin' and the hoppin'. I'm not, but I just don't. Look, I just don't understand what you're talking about. No, okay, maybe my son's a little affectionate, you know, but. There are no gays in Ireland, Kathleen. There are no gays in Ireland, Kathleen. There are singing men, and there are fancy men, but there are no gays in Ireland, Kathleen. He's a showman. He's a showman. He's a fancy celebrity man. No, Kathleen, there are no gays in Ireland. No, the reason we legalize gay marriage is so we could take all the fancy gay folks' money paying for ceremonies. They come from abroad to get married here. We're just doing it to take their money. There are no gays here, Kathleen, just fancy men, singing men, dancing men. Zaddy accent is what? It's like an old meme. It's an old meme from like 10 years ago. Where literally like there's a... If you could find it, feel free to just like... Feel free to just type in like there are no gays in Ireland, Kathleen. And... It's an old meme. It's an old meme. It's such an old meme. Was it a Vine? It was something like a Vine or something like that. It's literally just a dude confused about celebrities being gay and just thinking that they're singing men or dancing men or fancy people. I love when Zaddy's just happy and enjoying himself. Yeah. goddamn, your accent melts so naturally into another accent. It's so smooth. Yeah, you gotta flip between all of them. You know, you start off here, and then you just sort of slide into something like here, and then you turn around and you turn it into Americabrand really quickly, and then you start back up and around, and I know que estás whereas if you have coin, and then you're back home. It's really easy. Hey, I'm a lesbian. I thought you were American. You're still live. Hi, indeed. We're just gonna be wrapping up in like a minute now. We're gonna be wrapping up in a minute now, but it works. I have that basic white man American accent. We're taught basic American accents for musicals. We're told that we're not able to get jobs in musicals unless you get default American accent. Like literally default American accent. You have to be like, well, hi everyone. Thank you. Hey, Faith, thank you for the super. Thank you, Faith. Hello, Zanny. I was glad I was able to meet you at Anime Impulse. You were so kind and sweet to me. Also, OMG, you sound like my family when they found out gay people can exist in Nigeria. There are no gay people in Nigeria, Faith. No. You have actors. They're fancy. You have performers and singing men and dancing men, but no gays. There are no gays. They're not real. They can't hurt us. It's so cute. But thank you, Faith. It was lovely to meet you too at Anime Impulse, and obviously it was fantastic, and you gave me a good laugh out of that. They're just flamboyant. Oh goodness. American brand is so non-regional, it's a bit freaky. Right. And you've got Faith, thank you again. I don't know, you made me laugh with that one. Thank you, darling. But yeah, no, we're taught to be like very non-regional Midwest, so they can just sort of slap us anywhere. It's like, hello everyone, I'm default Zander Netherbrand, default American. I just don't understand it. It's like default anime voice. You know how every anime protagonist sounds a little bit breathy? It's like that. I just want to give myself a better life. For the people I love. For the ones that I continue to fight for. I'll do whatever needs to be done. I'll follow my star until it burns out. There, you see? It's no flavor, just American, right? It's the default anime protagonist. It literally is. It's default anime protagonist. Get Zanny into an anime dub. It's like the most digestible one. It's literally like designed to be digestible to like everyone, because if there's a regional accent on there, people immediately feel alienated in. So actually that's a whole thing. So when you're given like accent training, you either are given like a rough region or they go with super general. Because if you go with like super general, it means that people don't feel alienated when they listen to you. Whereas if you go with like specific, it's like it can end up feeling like it's a slight alienation for people. So it's actually a way to make yourself like more popular, if that makes sense. It works. It works. But again, it's the idea that it needs to be mass marketable. You should dub a character from an anime. I get this demon anime project. I mean, I'm sat here, FSP. I'm sat here. I'm waiting. More generic equals more popular. I mean... look at YouTube. Look at YouTube. Hey guys, today I'm going to be reading 5 Reddit facts and scary stories. Fun 5 Reddit facts and scary stories from across Reddit. These will surely make you unable to sleep at night. Number 1, I think my cat is trying to suffocate me. Number 2, scary monster under my bed. Number 3, someone knocked on my door. The AI sounding not the AI voice. Guys, should I divorce my wife? Am I the asshole if I divorce my wife after she cheated on me? After she thought I was never going to wake up from my coma? Like, can you attempt the Valley Girl, like the Valley Girl accent? Like, the one that's like here? The one that's like slightly dried out? That one. Are we talking about like the slightly dried out fake accent that the Valley Girls put on in order to like seem like they don't care about anything? Is that the one we're trying? Is that the one? Oh my god. It's so dry. So, oh my god, Nika, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. I love it. Okay? You know what they always say? You can leave LA, but don't go far. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you. But thank you for the 5 gifted members, Mika. Here, let me purge that for everyone.
Who's a good Netherling? You are. You're a good Netherling. You're my good Netherling.
There you go. That'll help you with that. There you go. Hey, Crab, look at Crab. Crab, I love the art that you did recently. I vibed on it so fucking hard. Oh, year after year, through cheers and tears, I've had Oshis a few, but the next thing I knew, my Kami Oshi is you. Oh, Crab, keep being you, you menace. Oh, well, thank you, Crab. It's a pleasure to be your Kamiyoshi. I adore it. Your art is amazing. I vibe hard with it. You know that. I follow you so fucking much. I like everything, but honestly, vibes. You're very, very sweet. You're very, very sweet. And heck yes. Oh, goodness. Damn, why are there so many bodies on the floor? Hey, dear. Barking for Silas. Sorry, I don't think you purged it enough. Can you do it again?
I can never say no to a pretty face. What would you like me to say then? Would you like me to say, how I'll always take care of my netherlings? How I'll never let them go? How wherever they go, I'll always keep them by my side? Or just how much I care about them, and that I would kill anyone that tries to get between the two of us. Would that make you feel better?
How's that? Going back. Folded faster than an omelette. There. Did I give you your money's worth on that one? Was that enough? Did you I mean, you asked for it. Hey, Chunky, thank you for the rose. Thank you very, very much, darling. Hospital. Yeah, you gotta flip between the two. You can't be hot 1 second, then cute the next. Yeah, it keeps you on your toes, you know? And nah, thank you for the super. The nurses need a raise. The clinic is full. The clinic is full. Idle boys, thank you. That cleansed my ears. To 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much. very much. And the wow, Monarch, thank you, Monarch. Bro hit us with the I promise I won't let you go, baby, and expected us to be okay. Yeah, no, you were done. Someone asked for it though. I always try and oblige like asks and stuff. And Leah, thank you very much. Club Netherbrand's art dealer. How dare you, sir? Half the club was decimated.
I mean, well, actually, decimation implies destroying to a factor of 10, so you cannot decimate something by half. That's actually, technically, an impossible thing. To turn around and decimate something half would simply be to take 10% of a singular thing. So it would be the entire club was decimated, not half the club was decimated twice. It actually comes from the original Roman disciplinary method called the decimations, which would be that when Roman legions would be told that 1 in every 10, or 9 out of every 10, or they'd take the soldiers into groups of 10, and then tell those soldiers that they had to kill one of their number, and use that to decide among themselves, so that only 9 remained. So they would have to remove 1 out of every 10 soldiers as a punishment for failure. Tee-hee.
So yeah, lovely. Thank you for the super. Thank you for. Thank you for the super, lovely. You Incubus, and thank you for the 5th episode for a live stream. And Trash Burp Kai Club Netherbrand's resident crow. Save me from this. My ace ass can't handle this simping. Love you, Zanny. Love you too. Listen, all right? Listen. One of my dear friends is Ace. And they have always told me they're Ace for people, but 2D men are an exception. They've told me that ever since we first met. Ace for people, 2D men are an exception. But 2D men don't count. Relatable. No, that's so real. Right, I've known them for years and years and years. About 5 years now. It's crazy. Pulling up with their like sweet little voice, like, you know, I'm Ace, but sometimes the right 2D man, they don't count. And Spades, thank you for the super. Hi, pretty. I think we need to prepare caskets in the morgue soon. Also, thank you for liking my silly Pape Brand photos, Tee. Yeah, of course. I love seeing Pape Brand going everywhere. I love seeing Pape Brand. 2D husbandos and waifus, that's fair game. It says second that. Right! What was that voice? That's my I'm a sweet American twink voice.
You know, that one. The one where I'm really soft. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You could have whatever version of this you want. It's really chill.
No one's going to the morgue. Sweet American twink. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Why does it sound like a high-pitched German? Do not say that. Germa? Germa? As a straight person, they do not count because 3D men get jealous of them. Perfect to ward off real guys. True. Actually, that's actually a really good move. It's like wearing a wedding ring, but without wearing a wedding ring. It kind of works. You literally sound like a certain dog CEO. Okay, are we talking about my bro Mary? Because my voice is a little bit deeper and darker than Mary. Don't get me wrong, but Mary's voice is like tea, mine's more like carrot, more like hot chocolate, you know? He's like a nice herbal tea, I'm like a hot chocolate. I love Mary, he's my bro. You know that we've done a ton of stuff together. And obviously you know how much I mess around with Astraline. And of course, Mary and I will be doing stuff together as well in the future. But it's really chill. But no, I regularly bully him for his accent. I regularly bully him for his accent because he needs it. Thank you for doing the nerd voice. I'm blushing too much in my house. I should ask you for a nerd voice at Anime Impulse, since you made me blush so hard. That's your own fault, Faith. That's your own fault. Oh, darling. No, it was lovely though. It was absolutely lovely. It was also an absolute treat to meet people at Anime Impulse, start the conversation with "Hello, darling," and then watch them implode. I loved that. That was a great opener. Hello, darling. It's just a great implosion for a meet. It's a great way to start a meet and greet. Why are you so mean to Mary? He started it. Mary started it. The Mary Zander beef, Mary started it, okay? Don't get me wrong, we love each other. But also, Mary started our playful feud. You and your lethal words? Yes, me and my lethal words. His darling hits different. True, when you're actually there and I'm like, well, have fun, darling. And it's like that. It's like, oh no. What did he do? Okay, so this was just after I debuted, okay? Someone in Mary's chat said that he sounded like me, or I sounded like him, or something like that, right? And then no, he was in my chat and he was like, oh, and someone said, oh, he sounds like me, or I sound like Mary. And then he was like, oh, never, in like my chat. And I was like, okay, hi, Mary of 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. And he was like, hello, Zander, Netherbrand, Incubus. And I responded with, hello, Mary, Lucius Merryweather of 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, Danish Spitz crossed with a Turkish 𝓂𝓻. And he was like, how do you know my lore? And I'm like, I just do. And I just do. And then on his like next stream, he was like, ha, Zander Nether regions. This man knew too much. Zander Nether regions knew too much. And then I was like, all right, fine. So then I was on Gale's stream and I was like, yeah. And Gale was like, oh, did you hear he called you Zander Nether regions? And I was like, yes, I heard. Okay. I heard. Listen, if I'm not going to take that seriously, why would I take seriously someone? Why would I take seriously? So like Mary, the dog that cosplays as a British person. Okay, why would I not? Silence. I will not deal with that. And we were just playfully going back and forth. And then Mary was like, oh, how he reacted to it on stream, and then he was like, how dare he? That's it. It's violence. So then we started joking around on Twitter, and it ended up with the two of us turning around and being like, we're gonna do JoJo's Battlestar R on stream, and the victor shall be the one that walks away. And morning coffee's gone on for 3.5 hours. I'm terrible. But we did JoJo's Battlestar R on stream. I won, by the way. And ever since then, we've kind of been broskies, and it's been really funny, and we just mess with each other. Oh, I see. Feel free to bully him all you want. Right. But no, I think Mary and I just exist to tease each other. He stops in my streams and calls me like his Zanny Boo, and then I'll turn around in his streams and be nice to him. But you know, I'm like hang out with all the 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 boys. It's great. It's great. Thought of someone else when you first saw you. So did a few people. It's cute though. It's very cute. I love all of the relationships. You using the Uncle Mary voice is funny too. Honestly, I love the relationships that I have made, because they're all so informal and not business related. Like, it's the whole thing where like I'll get messages from like Frederick, you know, just talking about like some random teep set he just bought, or I'll get messages from like Nick, like just vibing on some tarot readings, or I'll get, you know, or I'll get to speak to, you know, like honestly, even like the more formal corpos that I know, I've managed to like have the privilege of making some quite casual relationships with them, and ones that are not like super formal in nature. And that's something that like I really like, because most of the time it's very much like, are you free this day? Are you not this day? Like, you know, it's like Parvy and I yelling about Taylor Swift in the DMs occasionally. It's very casual, and it's nice that I'm able to have those conversations with other people where the end goal is not something business related. The end goal is, hey, I want to give him a tap on the shoulder and see how he is. Which is really, really nice. And I like that, you know? And it's so wholesome. I love that for you. Bruh, I don't know how it got to that, but no, it's vibes. I sent 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 like a sheep with a deerstalker hat on and went, you, and he went, I love this. And it's just, and we just started vibing from there. It was nice, very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. But yeah, no, I feel like at this point I've got a little squad that I have of like people that I know are cool. It's a little squad of people who I know are cool, and I kind of treasure that. I really, really do. I really, really do. Because going from someone who like didn't VTube at all and knew like no one, to having like as many VTuber buddies as I have in like a certain, like in like 8 months, is kind of wild. I've gone from like normie to whatever the fuck this is. It's friendship. It's friendship. Have you seen my Oshis get along? New Year vibe. Honestly, I'm gonna befriend all of your Oshis. I know that I'm gonna run through all of your Oshi lists and do something mixed breed. You came a long way, right? And I'm still the cynical, salacious, sultry little whore that you knew at the very beginning, kind of. Except I stopped getting nudges to act differently from people, and then suddenly I turned into this little demon. Impossible, you're my Oshi. Teehee. Oh, goodness. Zanny threatening all of our Oshis. No, I know. It's a whole thing, right? Just like getting to know people at this point. With less filters. I know. I find it so wild how like controlled and proper a lot of people are. They're like, oh, I'm not going to do a thing. And I'm like, do a thing. Be wild. Say a bad word. Be cheeky. Make a lewd joke. Flirt. Do it. Be a psycho. Your double streams, you interacting with my cameo sheet. Nice. All right, but on that note, thank you all for coming out to today's stream. And of course, it was really fun getting to chat with you for a little while. We went on for way longer than normal. We went on for 3.5 hours. So with that, thank you again. It has been lovely getting to spend time with each and every one of you. And I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And we will be having some fun in Trading Card Simulator. So until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You've been my dear sweet Netherlings. And bye-bye for now. You little monsters. Mwah. Ah, you little beasts. Love ya.